I haven't done it in a while.
I did it. We're live. I need Sammy to send the stream. I need Sammy to send it. All right.
I want to try to get this in.
I tried to do that with this thing yesterday. Want to do the book? Yeah, why not? God bless you.
Yeah. See how many times I messed it up until
Yeah.
Let's see if this stays next. I'm afraid it might pull back.
Until it hits a foul ball or something.
Hit the fence a little.
Not terrible.
Back, but
I need someone to send out the link.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Sabermetrics in the field. Let's go. Tommy, we're ready to rock. Abe, you know how to send the link out or no? You know how to send out the link?
you gotta go to my YouTube channel.
Sam, could you please send out the link? I don't know how to do it. I'm already live now. Game starting now. What?
Go to the YouTube channel on your phone.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that, but I could just go to the same one
Go
that
from
was last
yesterday,
night.
and then go to the YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel.
So I'm gonna go to the chat.
Sometimes it doesn't come up.
One second.
Tommy, it's past my bedtime.
He does it every time. Every time he does it. Here, links.
Mo, last one, Mo.
Miners.
Sam, last
Here, ab live stream.
Alright.
Last one, dude.
This was yesterday, so now do it.
So now let everything turn off.
Jim Gomez.
This one. Okay.
Share?
Yeah, sure.
Go ahead, share over there. I'll just share. I can't blast it, so I could just do it to, I guess, whoever here, you know, for the time being.
Let's go. Batter up here. No warm up the teeth.
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up?
You doing bases?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
You're going to be alone today.
Just
Shows
me.
them live. Let's just start. Sabermetrics in the field. Let's go. Oh, we got to still measure. Hey, Tom, you ready? Somebody hold the back. I learned I don't do this till the minute before the game. I have to always to drag it. I have a rake also.
Rake?
but-
Let me rake it.
Yeah, rake now. 40. And hold this for a second. Here, 47 too. Wait, no. Bernie, you hold that to the back of the plate.
Make sure it's right, Maxie. The world is watching.
World is watching.
46. No, why you?
In 46, that's the rule.
Why is it in the back of 46?
No, it's in front of 46.
Huh?
In front of 46.
The back of the rubber goes up?
Yeah.
For the line, no?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Keep the side. He's standing. I like the other one better.
Who's catching?
Yeah, we got. He's got a new one.
He said it's stuck because he threw it around.
Okay.
His problem. Well, I don't know why you gave him the game ball.
He took it. I didn't give it to him.
You gave it to him.
Let's go.
Where's my catcher?
You see the line from yesterday, right? I'll do. Oh, you know what? I got a better idea. Okay, I got 2 people on the live. I'm not gonna start doing my real hacky till my brother sends it out. He said he's waiting for it, but I don't know. Put it out already. It is what it is. I did, right? Oh, he did? He sent it out? Nice.
Yeah, Max.
Awesome. All right, gentlemen, I'm just going to put some line chalk by the mound. So we don't have any issues. Let me just do this now. Good old-fashioned way. I haven't used the machine, but it's all good. All right, boys, we're live now. Game 1, batter up. 8:20, first pitch.
I got it all, right?
You got it all.
Aggressive on the base
If they're gonna nag later, I'll come in, but
Okay, you'll let me know.
I'll let you know. I won't go in without telling you. All right. So we're here live.
Go, batter up.
It's a nice matchup. Technically speaking, I'd call it the Night Kings' first game. They came out last week and they had a rough, not a rough go about it. It was actually a good game. It was 2 up. Well played, nice game. Some close calls, some controversial calls. David Harari, famous call. Tommy was here for that. Tommy called it a catch. Steven thought not. But it was a rain-shortened game. It only rained for about 25-30 minutes, but that rain was enough to chase everybody away. The field was a little puddled up, and that was the story. So, Stephen Gindy.
Other team test the 3B.
Stephen Gindy chooses to bat the young Ahadon Cohen, his sophomore year, in the leadoff spot. Nobody will deny he's got legs, he's fast. Nobody deny he could play, but putting him in a leadoff spot in a veteran lineup, interesting move. Jacobati coming in from shallow center, testing that knee right away, and it looked like he passed the test. He had his physical therapist here, I think from 7 o'clock, stretching him in the parking lot, talking to him about Sarno and giving him his all knowledge, and he's probably the most loose, stretched out player on this field right now. He had a tough scare last game coming into home. He was safe. He came up limping, and all of us had our eyes open wide and had a big breath. But thank God he's all right. Stephen Gindy in the 2-hole now. I thought he was going to bat himself leadoff, but guess not. That was Nussi's behind for all of you that weren't sure what it was. Nussi complaining about a nagging knee. He chops it to short. Siegel fields, throws, got him. 2 out. It's the beginning the way you'd want it. Simple. So move it. You can move it. Siegel last year did not play shortstop. Played second base, and the whole season didn't say a word. He had Zach Ashkenazi at short. So that's not something you complain about. But he's excited and rearing to go this whole season as their shortstop. Week 1, he was a mixed bag. He complained the field is fast, and it is. Hang Towel going after that first pitch, ripping it down the left field line, but way foul. The configuration on the infield is interesting over here. They put Shalou, or Richter I should say, Albert Richter, in short left field. Hits it hard, and it gets by El Caballo. That should have been a playable ball. Don't get me wrong, it was hit hard. He didn't lay it or anything, just 2 or 3 hopper, went right by him. So, 2 out, base runner. That's a slot, that's not a runner. Joey Levy is not a runner, not counting as one of the 2 runners. Joey Levy looks like he got a fresh haircut. Not something he usually either goes really long or he shaves the sides.
You're off on the release.
Nussi Yakubovic complaining about an ailing knee. He said it locked up on him yesterday. Let's see if that affects him at the plate. I don't know if it's his anchor knee or not. Shalou is catching this game, and catching in a league like this with the runners leading on release makes the job even that. Oh, nice pitch. Makes the job even more important. AB, by the way, last time he pitched was pitching on fumes. He threw 3 games before that, a game 2 days before that. I think this will be his first time in a while pitching on full rest. His Tahina League is done. His YMSL season's done. So this is his only pitching now, and you gotta imagine he's gonna be giving it his all. Okay, beef jerky is not an easy thing to hold back on, especially the Cherokee beef. Ooh, Tommy not noted to call people out on strikes, looking often. His zone usually gets a little tighter as the count gets deeper. And that was a close call. Oh, right as I said it, a pitch at the knees, calls him out. Look at that replay, right over the knees, strike 3. What was he looking at? You know, that was really right over. Of course you heard what I said. But that was strike 3. There was one tournament where you didn't call a guy out, and I still remember it because our team folded after that. Ralph was our pitcher, and he ended up walking like 5 guys after that. And there was an 0-2 pitch that was so close. And I always thought back, wow, if he punched him out, I'm in the finals. Tell the catcher. It was a little high, maybe.
He's got to catch it anyway.
I hear you, but it was a little
By
high.
not catching it, it throws it all off.
Yeah, it makes him an easier time not
But
to call strikes.
the third strike was in the same spot as strike 1 and 2.
Thresher was right over. I don't know how he was.
Strike 1 and 2.
Yeah, it was. I don't know what he was looking at.
I don't know either.
I think he was just listening to me back here, and I don't know. Legit, because I said Tommy very rarely calls guys out strike 3 looking.
No, it was in the same spot. If he catches that other one, maybe different. Maybe.
Let's go, boys. Stephen Gindy's got bedtime.
Catch the guy, catch it.
I agree. I didn't call it that because of that. But
No, I was more upset my catcher's got to catch it for.
So we got no score. We're going to the bottom of the first.
If you
These
don't
are
catch it, right? If you don't catch it, everything gets all.
yeah, you're right.
these are 2 pitchers now that met each other in the World Series 2 years ago, and great battle of a series it was. It went to 3, and the Gonzaga Bulldogs, which was the team Ralph Hannon was pitching for, won it all against AB Sacker with Shimmy Cohen. So I'm sure they faced each other again after that. Sunday morning this year they did not, because they played in different leagues.
You didn't play last year.
Oh, that's right. And Ralph Hannon didn't play last year. Joey Levy reminding me. So this is the first time these pitchers are matching up against each other since that last World Series. That's great. A battle of the old 2 World Series pitchers. AB Saka. AB, are you aware? This is the first time you're going up against Ralph Hannon since the World Series.
No, I played him in the tournament.
Ah, you just threw a whole Murph
Yeah,
at me.
sorry. But that was with the mush balls. Hey, Bun. You got
Well,
9
it always is. We look at it that way. When DeGrom's against Bumgarner, that's what we talk about, right?
What?
Could they match zeros? That's all. So we got. I was wrong. They did see each other in the tournament, and AB they beat Ralph's team. So whatever. Now they elect to put Isaac Dweck, the old veteran, in the 2-hole. People have been talking about Isaac's bat, how he's not a hitter anymore. I think he hit well last game, so that was good. But in general, there's been chirps around the league that Isaac Norwood Dweck does not really carry a stick anymore. Saban and Mr. Charlie Shemtov, our head statistician. Okay, perfect. Strike 1. Ralph starts strong. Ralph is on 3 a leave. Was complaining about a pounding headache. But usually once the game starts, Ralph forgets about it all and just does his thing. Ellie Siegel, a very patient hitter. We got a new box. We fixed the box. Everybody should have an easier time in the box. There's no ditch anymore. You're on a... That's a nice pitch. Ralph throwing that nicely. In the off season, Ralph has been working with Ronnie Burns a little bit. It's a hard ground ball. Nussie's newly acquired position. And they call him out at first base.
Every play, guys. Same on. We're not going to do it every play.
There we are. Come on, that's a close play. You're allowed to do it on that play.
Very close.
Close bang bang play. Both sides chirping early. I thought he was out. Replay shows he was out, but we'll watch the replay later. Siegel busting down the line. Nussi has a strong arm. I don't know what he was doing, lollipopping that. But 2 strike. Siegel with a little bit of a defensive swing. Norwood at the plate, trying to make something happen early. 2 balls, no strikes. Isaac Norwood comes in at about 5'9", but with his batting stance, he looks 5'6". And that may be getting into Ralph Hannon's brain a little bit, going behind 3-0. Ralph used to have the walk bug, but of recent years, he got much better at that with pitches like that. Norwood will do anything to get on. Oh, a little low. Ralph thought he could have gotten that one, but it was a little low. This is Jacobatti's first action since his scare, sliding into home plate. He scored on the play, but he came up limping. Everybody on the field's eyes were wide open, a little scared, but he's been stretching. He's got his physical therapist on call. And he rips one foul down the right field line.
I love the stirrup.
Jack is an aggressive hitter, not noted to walk much. He wants to go up there and do damage, which he definitely can do. He packs a lot of power, great base runner. Looked good in center field, first play of the game. Looking healthy. Now lead analyst for the YMSL World Series postseason run. Jack's never at a loss for words. Always got his opinion and something to say, which makes it a lot of fun. Nice. So that pitch before that may have been a little high, and that may have been a little low, but that's low. 2-2. I have a feeling Ralph's going to come in with Jack for something to hit here. Bobby Safdie better be ready on his toes. And I couldn't have been more wrong. Counts full, 3-2. This Sabon team, Michael Salmon looming on deck. Don't know if it's wise to put. That's a nice pitch.
Foul ball.
Jack swung at a strike. It was a nice pitch, but he did swing at a strike. Ralph not giving in with slow stuff. He 3-1 came in with a little bit speed there. It was in the zone. It was a pitch to hit, but Ralph didn't give in. Let's see what he does 3-2. A little high. Ralph wanted it, but that was high. Lets the ball go by. Michael Solomon trying to, as they say, brown nose kiss up. I don't know if he put a 20 in Tommy's hands right there, but shook his hand going in. First and second, 1 out. Now, Michael is a big man, and he does carry a lot of power, but he's a smart hitter and likes using all fields. Particularly going well when he goes right up the middle, and I have a feeling he's aiming at Ruby Saka. Michael played with Ruby Saka. I played with him on that same team. I had some of my biggest laughs of my life. The things Michael would tell me after the game, I used to have to go to my diary and write it down. It was so funny. First and second, 1 out. Ooh, that was a good pitch. That looked like something close. Maybe a little outside, maybe. And he said it was a little out. The height was there. Grounds it. Nussi touches, throws across the diamond. Double play. Ralph in and out of trouble.
Because it slants down.
Swung at a low pitch, I believe. Yeah, I thought that was a low pitch. And grounded to a double play. Nussi lollipopped the first ball, but that one he showed some arm strength. We got no score going to the second inning. And Elliot Saka putting his batting gloves back. He's going to have to lead off next inning. Something nobody likes to do when they're batting 4th or 5th in the lineup. But you know what? Those are the breaks. Jack Beebe here. Usually he's the one who tells me he'll do the book, but I got Charlie there doing the book.
I want to do the book, though.
Well, now you guys can fight for the job.
Bobby's the type to knock it down. Bobby, there's a camera that's on that.
Bobby's the type to knock it down. How lovely does that sound? Bobby, we do have an extra jersey for you. I have one. I think I stuck it. Oh, it's right over here. It's right in that bag. It's not an extra small, so it's not going to show off your pecs, but it'll do the job. Bobby Safdie wanted to ask a lot of questions, and after the trade, he got traded yesterday. And I think he was happy about it. I think it was a trade that everybody that got traded was happy. But he always asked, did they not like me? Do the other guys love me? I just say, shut up and play. It made sense, and that's just the way it is. Ralph Hannon in and out of trouble over there. Whining about a few calls to Tommy early on. Maybe not whining, but that face said a lot. I know that Hannon face. If I miss a spare, that's the face I get. Sam Loudon there. He's been in this league for maybe 8 or 9 years now. He's got a knack to get to the postseason and get deep into it. Well, first inning was an easy ho-hum inning for A.B. Saka. The results for both sides were the same. Zeros, both sides. But Ralph had to work a little harder walking around the, was it 1 or 2 walks? 2 walks. 2 walks. Yeah, 2 walks. One was a close one, but Bobby Safdie, usually known as a dead pull hitter, and they are giving him that vacated right side. And, oh, look what I found. Nope. Ball was thrown low. Michael usually could scoop that. Did not scoop it. And I thought that was a scoopable ball. I think that was a ball that Michael really could have come up with. Not an easy play, but he could have come up with it. And if he did come up with it clean, would have been out. So far, 2 very close calls at first base. Tommy making the calls on both. Very clearly, very demonstrative, and that's the way we like it. Sam Loudon batting ahead of Ralph Hannon. That's an interesting call, if you ask me. It might be that's Stephen Gindy's way of telling Ralph, that's a high fly ball. Nobody there. Siegel going out. Very interesting defensive alignment. I feel like Jack Abadi was playing him deep in right center, and Elliot Saka was playing almost the left field line, which gave that area wide open as a parachute single. So you know what? Maybe batting Ralph later. I already know what Stephen Gindy's telling him here. Could you go to the right side? I don't know if Ralph is comfortable going to the right side. Sometimes with a guy like Ralph, you just got to tell him to see the ball and hit the ball. And just pray it don't go on a one hopper to third. Early on, first and second, nobody out. Ralph Hannon with a chance to really start some damage. High pop-up. Sorry about that focus. I'm trying to do the highlights at the same time here. First and second, nobody out. 0-1 count. That's a ground ball right where you don't want it. Touches, throws, double play. First and second, nobody out. Ralph Hannon hits it to the one place you shouldn't. Grounds into a double play. And another dead pull hitter steps to the plate, but there is no force on the left side now. So Jack Beebe, that hurts. That's where the dead pull stuff hurts. Who's on deck? No, Joey Levy ran already. Can't be Joey Levy.
He said he was going to stop him. I don't know. If you already
Ezra Dweck's not here, so Joey Levy ran already.
I don't know. Ask your captain.
Hank's brother's here, he's not here.
You got to put Leo Hannon then.
Hanono's up next.
No, Leo's in the line.
Max, Joey
Leo
Levy
who?
already ran. No, Max.
But you have 12. So who's the? I heard you. So who's on deck? So then who's going to be after that?
Joey Lee, Ruby Saka.
Oh, done. Okay.
With Hank's brother.
Fine, done. Got it.
Who's first?
Leo Hanono's going to go. Leo's on deck.
Ruby and Ezra.
Sure, so you just move it. You can move it. He didn't get through the line yet. I'm not going to go crazy.
No, I'm just
Got it. So we got a runner on second, 2 outs for Jack Beebe. Now here's a little secret. Jack Beebe's dead pull. Ellie Siegel doesn't play with him a lot, and either does Norwood, A.B. Saka, or Sabon. And Albert Richter is a very quiet fellow. If they give him that in-between short and third, I see a hit. And I think that's where he's just got to go because Siegel, he's starting to shade. Oh, and look at that. He doesn't do what I think. Beebe lines it up the middle, and that's the first run of the game. 1-0 Night King. First pitch, lining it right up the middle for a base hit. 1-0 Night King in the second inning. Leo Hanono, after a confusion at the plate because Ezra Dweck running late, inexcusably. I don't know why he's so late, but nice pitch, AB. All right, AB can't really be upset. I mean, there was one error, the first play actually of the inning. That's a nice pitch. It's a pop-up. He's got room. Oh, that was in the air for a long time.
Come on.
That ball should have been caught.
By 3 people.
Yeah, that was in the air for quite some time. I usually give the pitcher a little bit of a pass on a play like that because he's stepping. But the third baseman and the catcher just didn't get a good beat. Here's a runner on first now with 2 out. They do have a run in. It was a 2-out hit. That's an emotional 2-out hit because it was after a double play. Team at first and second, nobody out, and it looked like Sabon Metrics was going to get out of it. Leo Anono hasn't played Sunday morning in quite some time, so this is his first season in a while.
I'm taking Ruby out of Missy's.
Correct. That you could do. High pop-up. Saka comes a long way, makes the play. I'm surprised Ellie Siegel didn't cut him off there and make the catch.
Really keep him
Right, you actually could. But now you couldn't break it if he doesn't come. So now we got a 1-0 Night King lead. Jack Beebe with a clutch hit up the middle on the first pitch. Roped that nice. Joey Levy sporting a nice haircut. Looks like he's working for a corporate company now.
Yeah, right.
All right, usually he's going long hair. Usually he's shaving the sides. This has a little bit of so he's working for Macy's.
You see when I cut it?
I didn't see. I don't know.
It's like buzzed on the side.
Oh yeah, that I saw.
Like a
I don't know. Stephen Gindy is one to complain about. I'm not sleeping enough. We got to end on time. But he's the guy who has a meeting on the mound every inning, so that takes time. The Hebrew Hammer's going to lead off. So Ralph, oh, he doesn't lead off. I'm sorry. So Ralph Hannon was in and out of trouble his first time. It's a 1-0 game. 2 nice lineups here. So now the interesting at bat in that last inning to me was the Sam Loudon base hit. That ball was in the air for a long time, and it landed. And I feel like, I don't know where the chair is. I don't know. I feel like the positioning of Elliott Saka and Jack Abadi, something went wrong there. Something was wrong because that ball should not have been in the air that long. Now, I didn't mention Stephen Gindy's team. The question mark on the Stephen Gindy team is Aharon Cohen, a very, very young center fielder. Very athletic. Talk about pedigree. Talk about athletic. What?
You can talk to yourself all
I do it all day. So now I have something to talk to. So Aharon Cohen is their center fielder. He's got wheels. Played in a tournament. He's playing left field. He actually had one big costly error in the finals, but played great throughout the day. Well, he's going to be challenged over the course of the year in center. Ralph Hannon's going well. That'll be limited. That's a great pitch.
You're using the axe head bat?
He is using the axe head bat. There's a lot of bugs out here tonight going in my eyes. Stephen Gindy calls off Ruby. They work with each other during the day, and I feel as though Stephen might be calling him off during the day as well in certain instances. We got 1 out. Nobody on. Elliott Saka, I mean, he just popped out. He had a tremendous offensive year. His team didn't make the playoffs Sunday morning, but it wasn't because of him. He hit like an animal this year. Didn't show it in that at-bat, but that's why you get about 6 a night. Nice pitch. That's a bloop. Late reaction by Loudon. Loudon usually good out there. That was a late reaction. I thought he should have had that. But it's a bloop base hit into right field. Bernie is a good hitter. That maybe was a little bit luck. But Bernie in general is a very good hitter. Goes up the middle, right center field. He pulls on occasion, keeps everybody honest. The Hebrew Hammer now, I feel like every time we come to the field, this kid grows another inch. He's a big dude. When he holds the bat, it looks like a toothpick. That's high, and that's not easy to throw high to this boy. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first, 1 out. I feel like I'm getting eaten up like you never believed tonight. I picked the wrong night to wear shorts. I'm having dinner on me all day. Oh well, I should have sprayed something. 3-0. Ralph getting himself into trouble here. Joey Levy having a troublesome at-bat here, catching. Usually he's really good back there, but that's that 3rd ball that he's picked up next to my ankles. He likes to call himself Joey Rings. Well, he's due for another ring. By the way, I think the new nice ground ball, fielded smooth. Came back from down 3-0, Ralph Hannon did. And he, 2 straight strikes and got him. Nussi looks comfortable at third. He usually likes the outfield. With his trade, he became third baseman. And he made already 2 or 3 plays.
Wouldn't Ezra be the third baseman still?
That's a good question. I don't think so. How about that? I think the
Who played? I guess who played last game?
last game they didn't have the trade. Bobby wasn't on the team. Nussi wasn't left.
Saying Hank.
Oh, it probably was Ezra. I think Ezra might have gotten demoted with this trade. He's going to have to earn his stripes. By the way, talking about pull hitters, A.B. Saka is usually noted to be a dead pull hitter, but he hits it hard. It looks like Ralph's trying to get him to roll over on one. He's trying to feast on the outside edge. Stephen Gindy always has something to say, whether he's whispering it or saying it out loud, giving words of advice to his pitcher. That's a nice pitch. Ralph usually doesn't run out of steam, but he always looks tired early. His facial expressions. Oh, look at that, going the other way. A.B. Saka doesn't do any good, but a rare going the other way ground ball by A.B. Saka. We got a 1-0 game, and Tommy paying a compliment to Ralph, saying that he likes the way Ralph's ball looks. He's getting better. Yeah.
He's dancing. It's like a
It's dancing a little bit. It's like a screwball. Really? So I was saying it on the broadcast, and I wasn't joking. Ronnie Burns really did show him a few things. Showed him a few pitches.
I'll tell you what, man. If he keeps doing that,
It could become better and better. With Ralph, it's about keeping control, because sometimes he loses it.
yeah. But it seemed like
He's
couple
with
times
it.
He just kind of eased up a little bit.
Right, and he gets right back over it. That's what he's learning to do. Tommy said that Ronnie pitch is moving a little bit.
That's what he said. That's all I
Ooh
got. I
la
don't
la.
have speed.
The ball's moving, it's popping.
Pick it up.
Not popping fast, but when you're trying to throw past, you're out of the zone. So better.
Top 3.
You get sometimes you find it later. If the lead kicks in.
But then we were gonna put him up.
And I put Ruby,
Ruby back
the
with Nussi?
original slot.
Is Ezra here?
Yeah. This is batting right
And
now.
he didn't bat yet?
Never bat. Never.
Then you can do whatever the hell you want. If he didn't bat yet and the spot didn't come up, I'm okay with it.
All right, perfect.
There's so many bugs here tonight, it's disgusting. Maybe it's because I didn't wash this jersey last time I wore it. Yeah, exactly. What kind of, those were gnats? Those were crickets? What were those things?
One YouTube video you can hit, huh?
Midgeons, yeah, I don't know what that was wild. Till this day, that's one of the Joe Torre criticisms. Should have just sent this team off the field. I mean, just let things be. Not Joe Torre style to do that, and that could have been the pivotal point of that series. So it's a 1-0 game.
Was that in Cleveland, no?
Yes, that was in Cleveland. Now this is an exciting at bat. This is Hank's brother. Question is he going to be called Hank's brother the entire season, or is he going to earn himself a name? His name is Ezra. Ezra, he's a tall guy. Seeing a strike. Ezra Dweck. First at bat at M&S. And it's a bloop. Ball was hit nicely, but Albert Richter made a very nice play. Lined him out in his first at bat. 1 out, nobody on. 2 pitches, 1 out. Comes to the top of the lineup. Aaron Cohen already got the warning, and he's fined for not wearing his uniform. Tying his shoelaces.
Sorry, Chief.
The young lad that he is. He wanted his captain to tie it for him. But captain said, I'm not your mommy. You go tie your own shoes.
Max 27.5.
That's weird, yeah. Usually I'm 27 person. Well, Aaron Cohen's first at bat resulted in an out. I usually remember what they do. I think he grounded to third. No, what did he do? Oh, he flew out to center. Jacobat, he made the catch coming in. That's what it was. It's a nice pitch by AB. AB's got control. That's one thing AB usually displays a lot of. Does not walk people.
Do you think it's a good move putting Guido?
Personally, no. I don't like it at all.
I don't either.
I say at the end of the game when there's a runner on second and 2 outs and he's the last batter,
Number one guy should be your best hitter.
I agree with you. And that's a high pop-up.
Run it out. Run it out.
El Caballo makes the play. I'm very against it, actually. And especially, I told Steven, he's got a pretty deep lineup. But Steven's logic to it is he doesn't have a lineup of guys that know how to move runners over and go to the right side. So he wants to be the number 2 guy doing that.
Yeah, but if the guy's not getting on.
Exactly. So it's a little bit hope. I said when you have a weak lineup, you got to do that sometimes. But let her high strike by Ibisaka.
Especially in this league where it's very high scoring.
Yeah, you want to get
Just
your
get on
guys
base.
up. I
Just
agree.
get on base, don't make it out.
Wow,
Just
dude, a
out.
limbo, a little matrix move by Stephen Gindy. Now, one of the most famous at-bats talked about over the last few weeks was in a rout. Stephen Gindy was at the plate, and he must have had a 25-pitch at-bat with Ibisaka. They said Troy, the officer, almost ran to his car to get his gun. We still don't know if he wanted to use the gun on himself or at Steven. 2 strikes. That's a hard hit, and there he goes again. Nobody could waste a pitch like Stephen Gindy. He's the best of them at it. We don't know. He had 2 strikes. Yeah. So again, I think it was like 16 pitches. I really hope we don't have deja vu all over again. Now it's not something I'm looking forward to. Steven's behind really like he's in a squat when he's hitting. And he chops that one up the middle. Norwood tries to field it running in. By the way, Norwood did not do the wrong thing because if he played that back, there is no way he would have thrown out Steven. He had to charge it. He just did not play it clean.
The ball wasn't hard.
No, not hard at all. Maybe the shortstop actually had a better chance running across. But tough play. You know what?
It was much closer.
Yeah, Steven, it's an earned hit. It might have not been pretty, but it's a hit. Question
In
is,
this league.
yeah, exactly. The question is
The
now,
only thing you can say maybe that his throw wouldn't have gotten him. It would have been an error. Probably.
yeah. Oh, wow. Is that a positioning out? It could be Hank was looking the right side. They gave it to him. They wanted him to see it. They wanted to give it to him to get him away from his power, and he popped him up. It's 1-0 Night King. What inning we in, Charlie?
We're going to the bottom second? No, bottom third.
Bottom 3. Game is moving right along. When you have 2 pitches moving and working fast and getting outs, that's the way we like it. Games move. Tommy came from doing a league. You umpiring tonight, Tommy?
No, I actually had
Came from work?
a long day at work, and then I went and did a presentation for
Oh, that's right. You told me about it.
going into college.
Oh, God bless you. Okay. Oh, so you were there. Okay, I saw your wife there today. I ran in there for a
Did you?
minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was running in. I just went to use the restroom. I didn't get a
I
book.
do
to
that
move.
sometimes. 7 o'clock I did.
It's the best spot. It's like smack in the middle of everything. So you can go and it's clean and it's nice.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Don't say anything about it. Any questions? Questions? Then I started packing my stuff up because
You
I
had
didn't
to
want
go.
to get
Right.
questions real long because I knew I still had to get treated.
That's funny.
And I got my computer, packed my stuff up.
All for the best. All worked out. Tommy's one of our head umpires. Tommy's been umpiring with us. How many years is it now, Tom?
Long time.
It's over 10 years, maybe?
Oh, with your league?
No, with this league, maybe it's 8. Maybe.
YMSL. Got to be
YMSL's got to be 12, 13.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I started in 02.
Really?
02. Yeah, 03 I got into. 03.
So you got in before I did. I got in that one at 07.
Okay, yeah, I was there
Yeah,
before.
you were there before. Wow, I didn't know. So Tommy is one of the head umpires, knows all the community. Mo Duick, straight from Lakewood, sporting those teal pants. I don't know how long those take off, but they look like they're really tight on him. Albert Richter. So they made a position move, and I think it's to the benefit of Albert. He has second base now, and boy, are they giving him the right side. The thing puzzling about this right side, and I do it as well sometimes by accident you hit the ball there and you get a hit, but they want them to see it, I guess. Swing and a miss. Richter did have a few hits. The book was wrong, and we had to fix a few things for him. Richter has some power. He just got to find his groove in this league. It's his rookie year. in the night league, and things are a little different at night. Maybe the pressure's a little different in different leagues. He's got to find himself. He looks good at second base. Joey Levy. I think he's using his daughter's glove tonight. I know, I'm joking. So we got 2 strikes, I believe, 2 balls. That's a nice pitch. Not sure what he was looking at on that one. That's something you got to swing at. That's something nobody complains about. That's just a strike over the letters. He's from Lakewood. That's the book. He's got legs. ZZ Top says it. He knows how to use them. I can tell you one thing about this guy, Mo. He's got an arm.
He asked for a scouting report before the game.
Exactly. That's
During the
why
game,
I wasn't going to
during the
answer.
game, I'm sorry.
I agree. That's why I didn't give him an answer. Or even if he comes to me between innings quietly. But
Yeah.
you can't shout it across the diamond and ask me something. I was going to say he likes Glopite and walks on the beach, but I just say he's from
Who
Lakewood.
doesn't?
Exactly. And he fists it to the right side. Nice play. That's going to be a foot race. Got him. Hank got there in time, made the play. Hank's a big boy. Fielded that nicely. And granted, he had a shorter distance to go than Mo Dewick. That was close. He almost beat it. Got him by a step. He got him by a step. He was out. Oh, Ellie's play. We'll see that afterwards. Ellie grounded out to Nussi, and Nussi lollipopped it across the diamond. I will tell you, if that same play happens again, Nussi will not do that again because he knows he may have gotten away with one, and even if he didn't, it was way too close for comfort. It's a great pitch. Ralph wanted it. Siegel, happy he didn't get the call. 2 out, nobody on. Norwood's on deck. Siegel might have not liked that call, but the call before that, you could call that a makeup call in an interesting way. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And he puts one to the right side. Lands in, fair for a base hit. Siegel on his horse, on his way to second. Slides in, safe. A 2-out double by Ellie Siegel. That's a double.
What? No, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Why is he? I guess he's breaking it.
Probably. A 2-out double. Nice throw. He made a nice throw, but
Nice throw, but he
yeah.
ran around it.
A 2-out double by Siegel gives Isaac Norwood an opportunity to tie the game with a single. Siegel's got speed. You got to imagine any hit's going to bring him home. And you got to imagine that Ralph's going to go right after Norwood with Jacobatti looming on deck. So there's a base, but I can't imagine he's going to be thinking about that. That's a slowly hit. Ground ball across the diamond. The ball gets by him. Oh, what should have been an out to end the inning. Nussi maybe could have caught that ball in the air. Elected to let Stephen Giddy play it on a bounce. Stephen throws it across the diamond.
Single, right?
I don't know. Yes, that's a single in the books. To me, it looks as though maybe Hank should have held on. I couldn't tell from here. But it looks as an RBI single nonetheless. And Norwood gets to second on the throw. Now Jacobatti's up in a spot to take the lead with a hit. And the outfield's playing deep. Almost any hit's guaranteed Norwood scoring. Now there's a base. And he chops it. Gindey gets another chance. Out. You got to see Jacobatti taking it easy, running the bases. He's not going to be giving it full throttle. Not just yet. Off that scare and the injury. I guess when he has to at certain times he will. But Sabon Metrics ties it up. 2 out, nobody on. Looks like nothing was cooking. Ellie Siegel bloop double down the right field line. And then Norwood fisting a low, slow, looked like an easy line drive, turned into a single. What's up, Ez? Could Nussi have caught that is the question. A Jewel, is there weed in it? Somebody dropped their Jewel. Ellie single, nice bloop double.
Someone drop a silver jewel.
Question is, could Nussi have caught that
Right here.
It's third inning.
in the air?
Jack,
sure?
I should answer it when you call.
I could have caught that in the air.
Oh, you could have caught
I
it?
backed up.
I thought somebody could have caught it. I mean, I don't know if the throw was that big. It hit his glove also, no? Could he have held it or he threw it wide?
It's wide. Anytime
Wide?
you touch your glove, I can know the rule. You gotta catch it. Unless your glove is broken. I'm gonna go to third base. I can't join me.
So we got a 1-1 game. Tight battle. What's score? 1-1. Jack, what inning, honey?
About top 4.
Top of the fourth, 1-1, y'all. So Ralph Hannon's team.
I'd rather you play in. The ball goes over your head.
Nussi Jakubowicz, I'm not sure what he was saying and conversing about after that play. I thought maybe off the bat he could have made the catch. I'm not sure. And now Stephen Gindy said he maybe should have caught it in the fly. But you know what? Even on the bounce, a good throw, inning's over, and they have the lead. Now they don't. We're all tied up at 1. Nussi's last at bat took strike 3. Looking. Pitch on the inner half. So this time he goes aggressive. First pitch. Pops up to a neighbor of his in Lakewood, Mo Duick. Friend to friend. Nobody's friends on the baseball field during the game. After the game, we all go out to eat. Bobby Safdie up. I don't recall what Bobby did his first at bat. I think he got on base on a ground ball bobble. Bobby takes pride in his workout routine, flexing those arms as he's in the box. They give him the whole right side. If I'm Bobby and I tell him when I play with him, just go up there and wail. And he wails. Foul ball, just missed. Just foul by about a foot or two. Bobby Safdie had a good stroke on that. Was a tick early. Look at that gentleman Shalhoub picking up the bat for him. So we got 1 out, nobody on. Bobby Safdie up. This Night King lineup, noted to be a big lineup with power hitters. A.B. Saka still only giving up 1 run so far. Oh, nice pitch. But Bobby takes it to left center. It lands in with Bobby's speed. He's going to be going. Jakubowicz didn't pick it up smooth. He's going for 3. A stand-up triple for Bobby Safdie. Looks like there's 1 out only. Jakubowicz looked like he was slowly playing that ball. Looking up, I don't know if it's in pain or agony or just upset that he didn't make the play. Bobby Safdie cut down on that swing a little bit, but he put it in the right spot, left center field. I thought it was going to be a double, and it turned into a triple. With 1 out, that 1 base over that you move is big. Now it gives Loudon the job. He could get the run in and take the lead without the benefit of getting a base hit. 1-1. Loudon to right field. The last inning also had a little bit of a bobble on a bloop. Made a very nice throw to second, but it was late. Oh, he fists it. A.B. Saka jumps with his full 225-pound frame, makes the catch, and now Sam Loudon kicking the bat in disgust, putting the job onto Ralph Hannon, trying to help his own calls. A single would take the lead. They're discussing if he should be walked or not. As the discussion goes, there's more and more people joining the mound. Oh, wow. I would walk him personally.
We don't walk
You don't walk him?
guys.
Oh, so that's right. According to Charlie's logic, anybody on base is an advantage. Who's on deck, Jack? Jack, who's on deck?
Me.
Jack Beebe.
Me,
Yes.
me.
Well, the guy who's on deck actually is responsible for the lone RBI.
You know, you want to.
Well, the guy who's on deck.
It's 1 run anyway, like it's a tie game
You're right.
anyway. So then it doesn't matter. It might as well. No, I'm saying if it's. Let's say
The winning run's on 30, saying.
winning runs at third anyway. Yeah.
So the difference between major leagues, Charlie, and here is we're not as good defenders. You make it force at second, you make their job easier.
Yeah, I know. It's a little different, so I'm not really sure.
Here, no one's ever
I'll tell you this. If it's a strike 1, nice pitch by AB. If Siegel bobbles a ground ball, it's an RBI. If he bobbles a ground ball with a... A.B. Sacker thought Ralph was a little bit too demonstrative on his duck. We got one ball. We got one strike. The lead runs 65 feet away. And Bobby, and he swings at a high pitch. And Shalou runs out of real estate. Jack Beebe looming on deck, holding the book. His face looks like he doesn't think he's going to bat. That's not a good sign.
I just don't need to practice.
Oh, wow, look at that. That's a hard shot. Oh! Siegel's quick reactions. Climb the ladder, make the catch. There was a runner on third with one out. And Sabermetrics worked their way out of it with nobody scoring. The score remains tied at 1. Wow, that was a big hard hit ball. Siegel made a nice play. Climbing the ladder, seeing the ball right off the bat. Jacobati on that hit.
Jack, I'm pitching him in on purpose. I'm giving him the whole fucking, I'd rather play with no right field.
How's that knee going?
What do you mean? There was a right field. What are you talking about? I'm not playing straight away.
No, I'm saying you should shift straight away. I'm saying you should shift even more. You should shift even more because I'm agreed. He's outfield. Yeah.
They're discussing their positioning.
Playing forward.
Jacobati, I think AB wants him even more over. And Jack's like, I can't even go more over than that.
And Plato should be like overdoing it. The guy sucks, Bobby Softy.
Jack, you're the runner, by the way.
You want to run?
What do you mean? You're the runner for.
Yeah, I'll run.
Like, I didn't know we didn't use any and
Way
it's
to
not
pitch, AB.
bottom of the fifth.
Big pop-up.
Nice pop-up. That was the out to get Loudon.
Well, if that ball bounces, it's no one's getting him, and
I said the 225 frame jumped up and made the catch.
I say the best fielders are the lefties, but that didn't play there. No, but I knew what you time. I hear it. I'm saying the other way. He left. I thought there was a big gap between. And I'm pitching him. I'm pitching him in.
Bobby shortened up on his swing on that.
But I put him so far in.
No,
You did?
it's a single. It's not a triple.
Michael Solomon leading off. Sabermetrics has not used a runner yet. Ralph pitching very nice. Siegel made a very nice catch climbing the ladder. It's had a good time with 2 out because if that goes by him, you know, the game ain't tight anymore.
Thank you, Max. I appreciate the love.
Siegel hearing the announcer. My pleasure. Elliot Saka on deck. Last time up at a bad at-bat popping out. And now he comes up in a big spot. First runner for Sabermetrics. Yeah, I don't like that either.
I don't like it. Let's see if I'm right.
I know, but they're saying it's Jack. Maybe he shouldn't run because of his knee.
Have to run, Mike.
All right, talk to him. They want Jacobati to run.
Have a runner for him.
Right, and they want him to... Swinging first pitch. That bloops. No! Ruby Saka just drops an easy.
Good hustle. Let's go, it's already, baby.
Simple fly ball.
First runner.
That is first runner done.
First runner, Max. You got it, right? Who's running? Runner.
That they're in a slot together.
He's healthy and he wants to be on the Why do we start a runner for him and then have him run for someone else? Because we're using a runner now instead of using a free runner.
I'm saying,
We're not doing the right thing. We're getting aggressive.
Bernie Pindex last at bat was a bloop to right field caught. Now Ruby Saka, I mean that was a nice pitch. That was a. You don't like the running move? I agree. You're not supposed to. That was a can of corn that should have been caught. I mean, right in his glove, and just took his eye off it. I don't know what he did, but nice pitch. Hadn't worked in the inner edge. 2 strikes. He's in a jam here. The first batter on base was his fault. That second one was an easy fly, so he's got a mess to work out of now. There is one more base, but you don't want to load him, that's for sure. Trying to work with each other. Stephen Gindigan a little frustrated over there. Back and forth. Nice pitch. Ground ball left side. Gindy plays it on the backhand. Makes the play. 1 out. You know, when you have first and second, you know, a lot of ABC baseball tonight hasn't been happening. Sabon Metrics' team has first and second, nobody out 2 times, and they just did not get the runner over. All Bernie had to do was hit a ground ball to the right side. That's when you want someone like Jack Jamal or Isaac Dweck up at the plate. 1 out, first and second, and now put some pressure on the Hebrew Hammer. First and second, nobody out. They could have got a run without a hit, but now that ain't the case anymore. Great pitch, just missed low. Just missed low again. Same pitch. Very close, but it was low. Nobody arguing there. Hebrew Hammer's a big guy. That's a strike. That's a nice pitch. Hammer thought it was maybe outside, but it was on the corner. We got 2 balls. We got 1 strike. The infield's got a job to knock the ball down at any cost. It's a hot, humid, buggy night. That's a nice pitch. And that's blooped in for a base hit. Ruby fields that one. Oh! He loses the ball. No harm, no foul. Joey Gindy. That was a good throw by Ruby. Not over the backstop, he learned. And that puts A.B. Saka up at the plate. Charlie, who's on deck?
Richter.
Richter's on deck.
He said home. We thought he said hold.
Ah. So last inning, Night King had a runner on third with less than 2 out, and they could not cash in. Now let's see. Sabon Metric put in even a better situation. Bases are loaded with 1 out. A.B. Saka up. Last time went to the right side. Not something he's accustomed to doing. If he does that same exact thing, it would probably produce a run. Do they tell A.B. to go with his power and try to lift it out there is the question. Shortens up on his swing. I think he's lucky he didn't get all of that one because I think it would have been a light pop-up. That was a weak swing, a nice pitch by Ralph. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ground ball left side. They may go home. That's a ground ball. Fielded. Oh! Another bad throw. Stephen Gindy complaining.
Time! We got 1 umpire! I want interference! He didn't slide second base! Max, I want interference! I want you right here, you're the umpire! I want interference!
Not an
He
umpire.
didn't slide! Give me the ball! Stop. I want interference. He didn't slide second base, you ran into my play. How is that not interference? Simple question. Simple question. Talk about it. I don't care.
We have. I'm not a second. I'm not a second umpire.
Okay. And Tommy's gonna
Go
show
ahead.
that. He ran right into it.
No, you can't look at it on this. No light. No, I can't even go back on it anyway. So call's a call.
He ran right into him. He didn't slide. Are you joking? I don't understand.
Come on, I have nothing to do with nothing. That's why I hire.
I know you're by yourself. You're back here. That's not fair to us. Double play ball. He ran right to his chest.
It's a ground ball that went over the middle. Jack Beebe fielded it. They did register an out.
He ran into the guy. Right, he ran into the guy. Nobody's saying that. Your guy ran into the
I was very close to fifth second.
He could have maybe.
I ran in. I just wanted to like.
Inning ending.
He went the simple way.
Over. And instead, it turned into 2 or 3 runs. That's ridiculous. It cannot happen. Ask Max if he slid then, if you need help. You're allowed to ask for help. He's here. Max, put the fucking camera down.
I'm not umpire.
Okay, I didn't ask you if you're umpire.
So you can't ask me for help.
Explain the rule to him if
He knows the rules better than everybody
Okay, so if he doesn't
on the
slide,
field.
what is the rule?
He
if
has a
doesn't
rule.
slide there? What is the rule?
Okay, he knows the rules. You don't have to.
I didn't have it. I didn't see.
I was the one.
Ruby, he doesn't need to hear from you.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
What's the second umpire tonight, Max?
He's not here, obviously.
Nothing gonna change right now.
So 2 runs come in on a ground ball. They thought they could have turned 2 with. Maybe should have tagged the runner running. Didn't. And 2 runs came in with 2 out. Truth is, AB could have been at first, but Stephen Gindy started barking maybe a little too early, and that gave AB Saka 2 bases.
Who else scored?
2 runs came in.
One got thrown out. He's going to third.
The runner on second and third.
What's it called?
Second.
Runner on third, 2 out. Richter at the plate.
Single.
Swing and a pop-up. So A.B. Saka got the job done in an interesting way. Stephen Gindy providing some entertainment for those of you at home. That's a pop-up. So the 2 bases A.B. Saka took. So Stephen Gindy barking as he walks off the field. 3-1 is the score.
My first mess up.
You made a mess up or mess up?
No, I counted 3 runs.
Oh, 2 only in. 2 in. So we got a 3-1 game. What inning we in?
And the
Top of the 5th, 3-1. Top 5, 3-1. A.B. Saka getting the job done in an ugly way. But hey, the job got done. Jack Beebe. You think a second umpire would have called that? My aunt. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I'm not saying anything. Nothing happened. He didn't ram into him.
He has to slide there. He just ran to the base. Non-stop right now.
You got to slide or veer out of the way.
You have to veer out of the way if you did. If you did
You
anything.
have to slide or veer out of the way.
Oh, but it was bang bang.
Play at your base that you're going to. You got to slide. You can't run over the player who now has the ball.
So he said he didn't see that.
I mean, there was other action going on that he has to watch.
Yeah,
An
but
umpire.
yeah, I'd be very shocked if a second umpire would call that a double play too. we don't. How about this? And
Similar to the me and Norwood issue.
you don't.
Last year.
Yes, exactly. It's 98% of the time not called on a play like that.
You
Unless
called
it's,
it though.
I called it, but it's very, very rarely called because it has to be egregious. Norwood was egregious. That was the difference.
He doesn't think so.
Yeah, he
He
was.
thinks he did me a favor.
Yeah, he did you a favor. He was egregious. He went right in high
I was on the back end of the base.
with a smile on his face. He had like a smile.
I was behind the base. If he slides into the front of the base,
Well, Jack Beebe last time took a first pitch, roped it to center field. Sabermetrics, maybe just now got a gift, maybe not. Either way, they're up 3-1 in the books. Stephen Gindy not too happy.
calls that it's a double play.
Yeah, if he calls a double play, like I told Ike, in 10 years in both leagues that we're playing in lately, when do you ever see that play called anyway?
Well, actually, I saw it called in the book. I was playing one game.
That's a hard shot. Fielded nicely. Richter looks much better at second base. Looks much better at second than he did at third.
Max, what happens if Joe G slides into Lewis?
What happens if Joe G slides into Lewis?
Because you saw how he parked
Yeah,
himself.
so if Lewis had the ball, they're going to call him out.
But Lewis was sitting on there waiting for
Wait, I know, but he had it like 3 steps before anyway. Once you have it
well,
down
he had
before.
it. He was smothering it.
So that's a good question. Did he actually have it in his glove or not? I don't know. Weak swing on that.
He was smothering it.
I think, but Joe was legit. Joe's so fast, but he was 4 steps away from him when Lewis got up. Got up pretty quick for a
4
58-year-old
steps
man.
meaning 2 strides.
Yeah, 2 big strides. 5 steps for me. Joe is the fastest dude ever. You guys still think he should have or shouldn't have ran?
I think it was bad luck.
I think
that
it's
the ball
good that he
just
ran.
went to Jimmy.
Yeah, that's why.
Buka was not going to pick that ball up.
No, he didn't even know where it was.
Right. So it's just bad luck.
But if you knew Jimmy was going to have it, it's a bad run because Jimmy's got a good arm. But that's a deep fly
Foul.
down the left field line, but that lands foul. Got some good. Leo Hanono hasn't played Sunday in a while, displaying for a guy with a 125-pound frame soaking wet some power. I always recall with Leo, I played against him. Jeffrey Sacco was my pitcher, and he had a day. He was like 6 for 8 with 3 triples. I don't know what it is. He just saw Jeffrey well that day and was rocking the ball.
Isn't he supposed to be a defensive guy?
Yeah, and that might fall in. Saka got a good beat on that. I feel like Jacobati's playing very to right center tonight. There's already 2 or 3 balls that landed. Bobby Safdie is one in particular.
He didn't play Bobby in left.
He didn't
to
play
left
him,
enough.
no. And they told him before, we need you even more over. And he's like, I was. I think he was, but we really like overshift Bobby.
He doesn't really know Bobby that well.
Right. He doesn't think he's a ball player, and he wasn't feared by. Well, there's an unknown
No, he just
character.
doesn't know him. He hasn't played in the league a lot.
True. Right. He didn't see Bob. Right.
Bobby doesn't play in the YMSL.
So now Ezra Dweck's first at bat, he had a weak line drive to Albert Richter. Now he's behind in the count. I'm not sure if he looks nervous at the plate or not. He's got 1 ball. He's got 2 strikes. First guy flew out. Elliot Sacker ran a nice way, making the catch. Ezra Dweck sporting the hat backwards. So now we're even 2-2 again. He had him 0-2. Little sigh of relief on Ezra, thinking he's going to get a pitch to hit now. It's coming from Hank Dweck's family. Oh, works the count full. So now again, AB is not the type to walk guys. There's an unknown player. You got to imagine he's going to give him something to hit.
How's he been hitting?
Ezra, it's the second at bat only.
Of the year?
Yeah, because I got...
Did he play in the first game?
Oh, very similar swing to last at bat. Cues it. He got it in for a hit. But the power that everybody's saying he has so far, he hasn't shown on his wrists. But that's a hit.
Wait, the batting cage tape
didn't
coming to fruition?
Not going yet. Not yet, at least. He's 1 for 2 in the books. Now this was the interesting thing. Aharon Cohen in the leadoff spot has yet to make good contact. 2 weak pop-ups to start. Stephen Gindy's on deck. 2-0. So AB working from behind now. 2 balls, no strikes. And he actually had Ezra Dweck 0-2, so let me correct myself there.
Get back! Get back! Get back! Ralph, are you coaching or not?
Michael Sabon Solomon didn't even think about going back to the bag. Stephen Gindy being safe anyway. And there's a cue shot that might land in. And it parachutes in. And Dweck fields it. Throws it wide. Takes a bad bounce. Ezra Dweck scores. It ain't how you hit it sometimes. It's where you hit it. And it found the Bermuda Triangle.
Threw it from his knees instead of getting up and making
And just making a throw.
What am I scoring this?
That's a single RBI. They always get the RBI.
No, obviously
Why
it's
is
an
that not a
RBI.
double?
But
And that could be a double.
he went to second on the throw. That's the thing.
Oh no, yeah. He didn't
So it's a
advance.
double.
He didn't advance
No,
on a
he went
different
second
throw.
on the throw,
No,
so
but it was
it's
on
a
the
double.
throw to second, so he gets a double.
What does it
He
matter?
beat the throw to
He
second.
beat the throw to second. No, it does matter. If they throw home, he wouldn't get a double.
He never stopped running. He went for second. The throw was late. That's a double.
So Stephen Gindy at the plate was barking last half inning, not happy about calls that were made, and complaining about one umpire. Well, now he has the opportunity to tie the game with 1 swing. A.B. Saka staring that. I don't know if he's staring at his catcher or staring at Tommy, but close call. May have been a little high.
I don't think that was a strike.
Well, the crowd over here thinks it was a ball as well. Oh, nice play, El Caballo. Throws across the diamond, tags him out. That's with 2 outs. Gets him out. Nice tag. Stephen Gindy shoving the large Michael Solomon across the diamond with his light frame.
Sabon gave him a little extra.
You gave him a little. Oh, you gave him a little
Gave
extra.
him a little extra juice on the tag. You did.
You could kill him. All smiles.
Torgerman has the arm.
By the way, yes, Solly Torgerman. That's a nice play.
That's why I get
Solly Torgerman looks good.
Sam Michon tag.
Yes. But no, it has the MO. That's the
That was
problem.
the dumbest ejection in history.
Could have been the ejection that made you miss the playoffs.
It was.
But now we got a 3-2 game. This game it's a 1-run game again. It's close. Close game. I forgot I didn't do highlights. Shoot, my brother's going to kill me. But okay. I'll do game 2.
Can I ask why you don't invest in
It's never supposed to leave here. Sammy took it to Brooklyn.
Each of you should have one in your car.
No, it's supposed to stay in the box.
Okay, someone's gonna hustle it.
Nobody hustled it. Nobody. I don't know. None of them are mine. I left my bat in my car. We got a 3-2 game. It's all how you hold that bat. It's a different type of bat. Mo Dweck, so he played that ball, chose not to get up and fire and use his arm. He threw it from his knees. Not sure if they would have got the runner. I mean, no harm, no foul, because that runner did not come around to score anyway. Nice pitch, Ralph Hannon. He's got nice rotation on that ball. Threw it on the outer edge. Same pitch again. Very nice. Ralph's throwing like that, he's hard to hit. I mean, they scratched 2 runs in. It looks like your old one.
This is my bat.
Oh, it is?
With the paint job.
Struck him out. Good morning, good afternoon, and then good night. Struck him out swinging. 1 out, nobody on. Ellie Siegel has a nice web gem tonight on that line drive. He'll tell you he should have had it, and he did get it. But ball was struck hard, and he made a nice play. It's a 1-run game. Everybody wants insurance. That's not so well hit, but that might fall in. Ahadon Cohen on his horse. One of the question marks on this team is how he's going to navigate center field. Well, he displayed very nicely on that one. Really covered some ground, made a nice catch. 2 out, nobody on. Ball wasn't struck well, but did get him out. Now, this Sabermetrics team had 2 out, nobody on, and they did scratch a run across. Well, if Norwood could find his way on, Norwood was the benefit of the runner on second. He ended up hitting a weak, low liner to the left side. That's a nice pitch. It's a very nice pitch. Ralph humming now. Looks like he found his groove. That's a nice pitch. Isaac Norwood making faces, playing with his tongue. I think he's hoping you don't get another one like that. Very similar ball. Similar results.
Stay.
Looks like Isaac's plantar fasciitis is springing, flaring up. Which guy? Steven? Oh, I don't know. He was good last year. Nah, that wasn't odd, but Steven made 2 bad throws so far. Well, Isaac found his way on base. Again, there was 2 out, nobody on, and they scratched a run. Well, Jacobati has a chance to make them pay here again. Isaac hit a weak shot to the left side, found his way on. I mean, it ain't how you do it. It's a nice pitch. Ralph is pitching very nicely here. Jacobati, they're giving him the middle of the field. Nice play, Hank. Jack rounds out to first base. So the base runner doesn't hurt. Top of the 6th, 3-2. Sabermetrics has the lead. We're in the top of the 6th. It's a 1-run game. Very. You don't need it. They don't make that anymore. That's like an antique.
Let's go.
Very well played game here. We got a 3-2 score. Isaac Norwood finding his way on twice tonight. Sometimes they do it smoke and mirrors, but you know what? You get on, that's all that matters. Ahadon Cohen made a very nice play in center. Got on his horse, made a nice sliding catch. Proving the doubt is wrong. We got Bobby in the stands. Bobby's going to be a good athlete. Top 6. No. Top of the 6th, 3-2.
The other side, since there.
Didn't feel a crazier grip.
You're like, man, said Isaac Norwood. Does he want to double check it? And I told him no.
Why?
It's just funny.
I hope you hyped up that play in center field.
I made a nice announcement for you. You'll watch it. It was a very nice play. In my old age, I started getting grumpy, I guess.
I'm actually getting roasted.
Getting roasted by whom?
What you're saying is that actually inviting people to go and standing to second because they're never going to get the call anyway. Might as well.
It doesn't. I hear you. It doesn't usually become. Jacobati said in the YMSL
You have
interview.
to preach it to the umps.
What did Jacobati say in the interview in the YMSL that I was very surprised? And he said it. He goes, well, Joe G should be getting 2-3 steps on the pitch because they ain't going to call him out.
I was texting with him today.
That's a very interesting thing to say. It's a very, but it's very similar. Similar thing. It's gamesmanship. It's gamesmanship because is the umpire going to call you out over there? Probably not.
I'm not saying leave early, just saying be aggressive with your lead.
So he was saying leave early. He was
I
saying.
think he was saying that. I think when he said cheat.
Uh-oh. I have a question over here. Jacobati.
No ball, no ball, no ball.
All right, I was just hoping. What happened? What do you got? Everything okay? No! So your wife's having a baby? Oh, that's a good thing. Misha Tova. Oh, beautiful. I thought it was like a scary thing. No. All right, Baruch Hashem. No. Play the game, sweetheart. Not in the middle of the game.
What are you saying?
We won't give you an out. How about that?
You're not going to get it out. You split the spot. He has somebody slotted with him anyway.
Oh, he's restringing.
So Jacobati has to leave the game. So Jacobati has to leave the game, but this time it's for much better reasons than last time. Bisha Tova, his wife's in labor. I don't know if her water broke yet, and I don't know if she goes quickly, but inshallah, healthy baby, healthy wife. And looking forward, maybe next week this time, could be a Zohar. Can't expect that one.
The last time.
Yeah, Nuss.
Put Elliott in center.
Right. Are they doing that now? They didn't. So now they're choosing to put Mo Dueck in center, who showed some promising legs. I mean, there's a team that has a nice pitch, has some nice athletic ability out there on their team. So Nussi took a call strike 3 tonight. Hasn't been swinging a great bat yet tonight.
So Torgman gets his spot in the lineup and he's a slotted runner, or?
Torgerman was a slot or Shalou?
2-2.
I think it was Shalou. Shalou gets that bat. Shalou gets the at bat. And a weakly hit pop up. Sabon there makes the play. 2 out, nobody on. So again, for all you watching at home, if you just tuned in, Jacobati got an urgent phone call, but thank God, good stuff. His wife is in labor. So hopefully we'll find out in a few hours. We'll keep you guys in tune. Maybe a future MNS member is going to be born. We got 2 out, nobody on. Stephen Gindy a little grouchy right now. Strike 1. Sabon Metrics has a 3-2 lead. A.B. Saka pumping strikes, one after the other. Great pitch. And no harm, no foul with Jacobati in the parking lot putting out. Mo Dueck looked very good in center field. So they didn't skip a beat defensively. We got a 3-2 game. Sabon Metrics looking for some insurance. We're going to the top of the 7th. The score is 3-2.
I could pick him up for Jack? No? Yes or no? What? You're laughing like it's such a ridiculous question.
It is. Ask him first if he would play.
What?
First ask
Him,
him.
he's here.
What does that mean?
You ask him if
Get
he wants.
insurance right here.
Nobody knew coming up.
Well,
What's happening? His baby? His baby?
no, his wife's in labor.
Alright.
Good news.
Oh, I didn't know.
No, it wasn't his name. That's what I told him. I said, NG, you got that. He goes, no, my wife's in labor. I went, oh, that's a good thing. His wife's in labor. His wife just called up in labor. Yeah, did you know his wife was in the 9th month?
I was going to ask him, but he was getting a massage, so I left.
I think that'd be something he would tell the team, like, guys, I'm showing you.
Right, I had my phone on
I
in
told him with
case.
the phone the whole time and saying, why are you calling me?
By the way, it's funny because during the show and the YMSL thing, his wife was in. He said something also, and Norman's like, oh, go make up for the Hazita. She's about to pop any minute. Bottom 6-3-2.
Available subbing? Is that legal? Is that kosher?
What does game end?
I can go to the outfield.
I guess if they want
4, 5, 6.
Oh, right, you have to be using him. You'll be using a freeze.
What do you mean?
You'll be using one of your freezes.
There's
Pitcher +2, yeah. Pitcher +2. Yeah, even if it's a baby, Zohar.
Wednesday, Tuesday. It's not his first kickoff.
Could be a Zohar. Hey, but that's if you have a game. You don't know if you have a game that night.
Go, Al.
So Elliott Saka.
Keep the line moving. Keep the line moving.
Elliott Saka, like I mentioned, was really hitting well all season. Has yet to really put a good swing. Wow, looks like a new knee brace He's sporting. That's a bulky one right there. Swinging first pitch. Looks like all the good action tonight's been going down that right field line for both sides if there's ever a hit. Elliott Saka likes using right field. When he's going really well, he goes to right center. And when he's displaying his full potential power, it's dead left. Young player, but still knows how to use all fields. That's a high pop-up. Ruby Saka getting a second chance. Makes the catch. Still looking a little shaky there. But got the job done. 1 out. Runner on first. Bernie Pindek at the plate. Sabermetrics looking for insurance. It's a 1-run game, and we're in the 7th. That's their last runner. He's the last batted out. Yes, it is. It's the last batted out. It's been like that for 3-4 years.
Max had it 1 year that way.
We had a 1 year back. It was a stupid move. This is the best way. This is... Oh, and he chips it to the right side. Loudon gets on his horse, makes a play. This is simple. Who's the last guy out? Simple is usually the
I'll
best.
tell you, if YMSL went to 1,
Simple.
you know what it should be? 1 anybody.
One.
Anybody.
Oh, any runner you want?
Go.
What if he's
Go
on
one
deck?
anyway.
What if he's on deck, but?
Huh?
Yeah, it's rough. Then you gotta take him off the
If he's on
base.
deck, he's out.
familiar with the
I mean,
kiss
if
rule?
he's on base,
The
then
who
he's
rule?
out.
Kiss. Keep it simple, stupid.
Right, that's why I like it.
Stupid in there because it's
No, but still I like
use a
it.
brain.
Nah, it
What?
gets-
What's the philosophy? of
What's the difference? Why is one way better than the other?
Why?
Because
Why
the
is
next
last
guy's
batted out
faster?
before or after Max?
Right, what makes one better than the
Why
other?
is the last batted out before?
Off of Ralph, it rolls into nowhere's land. Turns into an infield single, is a ground ball to pitcher. Here, Ike, what makes one better than the other? Because the guy up next is faster. What makes it better or worse?
Ever likes a guy who just gets out,
To still be in the game.
runs to second base and takes someone
Michael
off
Cohen
the base.
did that in the
No
World
one
Series
ever
that year.
likes
But
it.
he made out.
It feels wrong. That's why the YMSL got rid of 2 runners and only have 1 because that always feels wrong.
Remember Michael Cohen did it 100 times? That was stupid.
We have 3 runs,
Because
yeah.
also you don't have a choice when it's the last batted.
So A.B. Saka involved in the most controversial play of the night. And that's a hard hit ball. Fielded by Gindi. Throws to second. Inning is over. And we're going to the bottom of the 7th. Bottom of the 7th, top 7. Top of the 7th. And Sabermetrics team looking for a victory with 3 more outs.
In the chat?
How's that shot up the gut? Hit you in the nuts? Hit him in the bare hand, pitching hand, but no harm, no foul. Ralph pitched a hard game. Right now, looking at hard luck. Down 3-2. Bobby Safdie, a couple of nice strokes today. Last time I hit the ball nice, but caught by Dewitt. 1. Only 1. You guys speak English. What, you have a problem that there's 9 other people? It's a 1-run game and we're in the 7th. 1-run game in the 7th inning. A.B. Saka, last inning was pumping
1
strikes.
run, brother. Let's go.
Now you got the powerful Ralph Hannon on deck. Sam Loudon.
Trust me, I know. Look at it. Don't worry. You'll see.
Sam Loudon came up today with a runner on third and 1 out. That play is looming very large right now in a 1-run game. That would be the tying run if he would have just hit a ground ball to the right side or a fly ball to the outfield. Now he's looking just to get something started with Ralph Hannon on deck. Sam Loudon at the plate, A.B. Saka looking to close it out. High pitch, ball 1. Stephen Guinea running across the diamond to coach third. That's low and outside. 2 balls, no strikes. I think AB's going to try to make him earn it. Ooh, little low, ball 3. AB wanted that call. He thought it was over the outer edge. May have been a little outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. You think AB's going to be throwing that same pitch? I would imagine so. And it's a little high. Gave him the last one. Didn't give him that one. AB walks the leadoff guy.
Right here.
Last batted out is Bobby.
Bobby, Safety.
Call that.
Nursery would slide with
Bobby,
Ruby.
you faster than him or no?
Doesn't matter before that.
Last inning, we're down by
Wants to
one.
use two.
You faster than him or no? Okay, Bobby, one more.
And they elect to use their first runner, Bobby Safety.
Bobby, gotta beat the ground ball to second base. Beat Norway bid.
Ralph Hannon last time up, he came up in a big spot. He had first and second, nobody out, and he grounded to third base in a double play. Full strong swing, looking to take the lead with one swing. Wow, I smell the burnt rubber from Route 18. Somebody flying down the road. Swinging at a high pitch, popped him up. Ralph Hannon, nothing on that. Doesn't advance the runner. Jojo Cerulli in attendance. They could use you at the plate right now. Well, they could use you at the plate. They're down by one in the seventh. Leadoff guy got on. And Bobby Safety coming on as a pinch runner. Ralph Hannon didn't create any action. Easy pop-up.
Play at second base is the difference.
Yeah, right now it's the difference in the game.
Jimmy told me what happened.
He ran into second, he didn't slide.
He didn't slide, and they're claiming he didn't avoid him. And Tommy said he didn't look like there was a problem.
And he
And
told me that.
told me what? I didn't see. It's burnt rubber from the highway. Could very well be. Got a very weird stench in the air right now from Route 18. Little high. Tommy's zone got a little tight.
Got 2 more outs.
So far there was a walk. That's a nice pitch. Popped up. That would have landed right on my head if there was no gate. We got 1 out, 1 on, 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 7th. It's a 1-run game. Tightly played game. Very tough play. Played those 2 runs. And he rips it. Right, not right at Elliott Saka, but Elliott Saka made the play right at, ran right to the spot. And it puts it all on Leo Hanono. Tying run is on first. Lead run is at the plate. Hanono is just looking to keep the line moving.
Let's go.
Popped him up weakly if the ball's caught. The game is over. Sabon Metrics registers their first win of the night. And game 2. Steven, how much time you need? Everybody has to be in. So talk to your second baseman. Okay. You could say it, but they gotta like it.
Annan, how long do you need?
Can I sub, yes or no?
I don't answer unless I know he'd be willing to
No,
play.
I'm just asking a question.
And the question probably be allowed, but I don't know if he'd be willing to. And he's using your froze if you use it. You're using your froze.
What does that mean? It's for a baddie for the year?
Yeah, using a baddie would be your frozen self.
He's gonna miss next week anyway.
Why?
If it's a brisk, we play Tuesday night next week. If he has a boy now, he's out next Tuesday night for a SOA. So you're gonna have to.
Level, you swing more down.
I don't know if he's out. But
What about this guy?
still his off.
So he would be out.
2 minutes. We don't know if
And
it's a boy.
it has to be before. It could be anyone
No,
next
it
week.
could be anybody.
Yeah. So you're gonna use it for Mike anyway, huh? If he has a boy now, he's out. We play Tuesday.
Hello, timeout. Isaac, you don't know if he's having a
Double
baby.
check him. Yeah.
Oh no, even if he has it tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow is the same thing. I'm gonna go. Okay, wait. We play Wednesday. March 17th.
Playing Wednesday it makes no difference.
Makes no difference. Even if it's a boy, he's on.
It's a pitcher plus 2. Oh, okay, thank you. So Sabon Metrics, oh, wow. Sabon Metrics team registers the win.
Ralph, if you need water, just gotta get 7 splits. And then
Is that game on the protest?
No.
Why not?
Why should it be on the protest?
Because it should be a 2-1 win for us, that's why.
Yeah, it should be. Loudon, it's a fly ball, all tied up.
first off, the first baseman caught it, he was out. Everyone forgets that. What was it? No?
I don't know. No,
I
it
didn't
was a
see
bad thing.
interference. I know he didn't slide only post
Yeah,
back. I didn't see
yeah.
anything.
Only guy who calls that is me, on you.
You would have called that as an
I called it on you. If you remember, I called it on
I
you
give
2
me
years
we were
ago.
discussing it. That's the only time I wasn't a prick my whole life.
And I called it on you and I made the right call. Every time you wearing a freak.
No, and I said, I told Ike, and he's
Paano
lobbied
ka
for it.
tayo
I said,
kung sa ko niyan bro?
and then I said, Ike, you know what I do. to people. How dare you even lobby for Max? I had so much.
Puddles.
No.
Why?
Jojo was it?
Because he's not approved. Because he was taken before Jack.
But he's half his fucking size.
I know, and he's double his power.
Could use Ike as a sub.
I don't think Ike wants to play. To be
That's what I'm
honest with
saying, but what's the rules?
you. Yeah,
I thought you
yeah.
kiss subs.
No, I did pitcher. Last year I did pitch sub. This year I did pitcher plus 2. But
Who's the
once you
2?
use the 2, those are the only 2 you can use all
Declare
season.
the 2 before.
That
No.
player.
That player.
I'm ready. I'm there. You asked me if I'm ready. You made me get up to the bench. Let's go.
My bat is in the box.
Let's go, batter
They're
up.
ready.
Tommy, we're ready to roll?
Let's hear it.
Tommy, we're ready? Between you and me, I didn't think you were interested in playing. I didn't think so. That's why I said what I was.
What do you want me to do?
What about Jojo? You want a DA? Was he gonna play in those shoes?
No, you have equipment? I don't have my stuff in the car.
Play the game. Let's go. Batter up.
Are they gonna enforce it too?
Just play the game.
Hey, batter up!
I think you make it too big a deal about it. You guys have a team. You have your field. Also, doesn't hurt that you won game 1.
Here we go.
Yeah, it is a big difference. I agree.
We got
Let's go.
Second.
You guys got the lineup, Charlie. You put the lineup in, honey. Oh, he's here.
One coach!
Just get me to the player.
One coach! Here we go!
So AB Saka pitched a really good game there. Game 2, by the way, noted everybody. Legit, that was 3 minutes between games. That's the way I dream it to be every night.
Guys, in the dugout.
Guys, in the dugout.
Dugout.
Umpire asked once. That's all it's needed.
Dugout, guys.
Come on, we need... Hey, play!
Nice pitch. So I would call that a hard luck loss for Ralph Hannon because he pitched really well. But the good thing I'd say about this Night Kingdom, nice pitch. That ball moved. That ball sunk right down at by the balls of Ellie Siegel. Exactly. Ruby Saka just moved there. I don't know if Ruby Saka went there on his own, but he legit moved 4 steps and the ball was hit right at him. Elliot Saka, is that the brace you're using all season?
Depends on the mood.
No, because that thing is mammoth. That's
I
a
have this
big
thing
brace.
underneath.
Right, that I remember you using, and the other one, but
Depends on the mood. But
so I gotta
very
be.
hard dirt.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Very hard dirt.
So, and I didn't put the buckets down. He had a 2-0 count right there if he didn't swing at it, but he chose to go. I fixed the box. I raised it. Now it's not dipped. I put clay in it.
Did you get that
Stepping
ball right field,
Well,
please?
I like stepping up, and there's a 6'6" dip right on. There's like a platform.
At the end. Oh, you like moving up.
Yeah.
So I didn't do it up there. I'll do more. I'll put more if you want. Because you're the only guy who really goes up there. So Isaac, I'm very surprised at the position of the field because his first 2 at-bats, he hit loopy liners between short and third, and they still position the same way. And there he goes. Ground ball to short. Bobbled by Gindi. Steven didn't charge that ball. He thought he would have had an easy play, and the hop ate him up. I think if he took 2 steps in, it would have been an easy room service hop. He just waited and waited and waited, and then just hit him in the chest. So leadoff guy made out. Ellie Siegel grounded to Ruby Saka. Isaac Norwood not looking pretty at the plate tonight, but in the stat sheet it shows 3 line drives, runs, and RBIs. He's finding his way on. Michael Solomon batting third. Jacobati's nice pitch. Jacobati rushed to the hospital for a good thing, God willing. His wife is in labor. That's a bloop. Not really a bloop. Nice shot. It lands. Loudon overruns it. Sabon going for second base. He's safe. Norwood scores. Ruby Saka very trigger happy. Loves to throw the ball. And that gave Michael Solomon third base. First inning, that right field spot is hurting them. Loudon overran the ball. That's a double, and then he goes to third. Why? No, we said no.
They say no. They said the only thing
Oh, it's first.
It's only on the first, on the throw to first. If he overthrows to first, then he goes to second. That's different.
Go ahead.
Once
Give me
he gets
triple.
to Second,
triple.
Fine. All good. I like it.
because that's considered an error that he got on base.
Right. I got you. You're right.
Already on base.
Oh, no. This may not do the job. Wow. 1 out, nobody on. Aharon, 2 out. No, it was 1. Was 1 out, nobody on. And Elliot Saka did not get the job done, popping him out. And now the job with 2 outs becomes that much harder for Bernie Pindek. If they could get Pindek out, Ruby Saka's ill-advised throw would be a no harm, no foul. Pindek at the plate. Hasn't really made great contact yet tonight. Got on base once or twice, but a couple of bloops. That right side has been their benefit of a couple of bloops. Ground ball left side. Oh, man, Stephen Gindi didn't make the play. I thought that was a ground ball to get out of the inning. He just doesn't look like he's as interested as usual. That was a play he usually eats up and puts in his back pocket. And that's a run. 2-0.
Yeah, 2 out.
So the Hebrew Hammer stepping to the plate, a 2-out run. And those are the ones that hurt teams so much. This Night King team lost game 1. And now in the first inning, when Sabon Metrics are the road team, they put up 2 runs. Not so pretty, but they get the job done. I mean, Sabon had a nice shot down the right field line, but I don't know if it should have been a triple. And that's a bloop. Hank is there with room, makes the play. Looks like he almost tripped on his own feet, but he made the play. 2 runs in. Sabon's team gets 2 runs, but he's still screaming some interesting words that we can't repeat on air. They have a lead. 2-0 Sabon Metrics. So now, the thing about this Night King team, everybody's saying has an offense. Well, that offense has yet to show. Game 1, their offense looked stale. Whether it was Nussi not swinging a good bat. Ralph Hannon, I mean, up and down the lineup, they didn't hit last game. A couple guys got on here. You got into a double play with first and second, nobody out. You want to challenge me? I'm watching, sweetheart. Sam Ladden had a runner on third, 1 out. Nussi had a couple of weak swing at bats. So this team is a team that has a lineup. It's got to step it up right now. And 0-1 on the season. Not a big deal. There's a 1-3 team. But everybody wants to register that first win. It always feels good. Last game, their defense was strong. One very controversial play. Brought home 2 runs. And but they left a run. They had first and second, nobody out once, and they had a runner on third and 1 out. And when you have a runner on first and second, nobody out, in my opinion, that's like having a runner on third and 1 out. As long as you could score a run without a hit, you got to get the job done. So Sol Torgerman sporting the wrong uniform, turning back the clock to the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Stephen Gindi, that was the captain of that team. I don't know if he's wearing that uniform maybe to get into Stephen's head, have him think about the past, or maybe it was just the first thing in his closet. I'm not sure. We'll ask him between innings. A.B. Saka. Ezra Dweck catching this game. Stephen Gindi moving himself into the leadoff spot. Took a chance with Aharon Dweck. Now, Aharon Dweck, I must say, looks very strong in center field. I don't think that's going to be a problem with this team moving forward. Aharon Cohen, I'm sorry. Looks very good in center field. That's a hard hit ball, knocked down by Saka. Flips to first, 1 out. That ball was hit hard. If it went by AB, it would have been a hit. Struck hard, but AB's got good reflexes, sporting that mask. So it looks, Steven pushed the lineup, everybody up 1. Aharon Dweck, better known as Hank, steps to the plate. See, Steven's trying to get on base and get Aharon, because if Steven gets on first, any hit Aharon gets, Stevens the third, but no luck the first time around. They got Nussi in the 3-hole. Nussi's carries a bat, and he's in the 3-hole. Not an issue at all. He's a strong 3-hitter. 2-0. AB Sack is a bulldog. Usually it gets better as time goes. You don't have to worry about game 2s with him. And that's a rip base hit into left field. Unfieldable. Perfect solid hit. Stephen Gindy kicking himself right now that he didn't lead off the game with getting on base. But that's a slotted runner, Aharon Cohen. So now Hank turns into a speedy guy on the bases. So as I mentioned before, Aharon Cohen started game 1 leading in the leadoff spot. Now he went from a leadoff hitter to no hitting at all. Go figure. Oh, line drive, and they used a runner. Lines him into a double play. And sometimes they say speed kills. That time speed kills the other way. Oh my goodness. And that's running on the release, burning them right now. As much as the running on the release helps team.
There's one factor that no one factors in. On a 3-2 count, you did it 8 times. The runner now is not the same as if you didn't leave him.
Yeah, we understand. It tires you out. We know that. That's the truth.
But that would happen, I think.
Not a double play.
No, that's not a double play one myself. Unless you're a bad base runner.
Great field.
AB Saka flashing some leather that inning.
It works both ways. Advantage, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yes. There's pros and cons, like everything else.
So we got a 2-0 game. Night King playing from behind again. The Night King actually had a 1-0 lead in game 1. So they weren't only from behind tonight, but they quickly lost that lead. Saban Metrics took the lead and kept it the rest of the way through. He's not here.
Can we come to that?
Well, the guys can't come every night.
Who's leading off here?
We have a 5-ump rotation. Can't always come, they can't always come. AB Saka looks a little tired. No, he says no.
I dunked an icy hot just now.
Oh, he feels good to go.
Cold water, I have a whole cooler. I don't usually bring water.
I said last week, AB Saka.
The water for everyone take it.
AB Saka is announcing if you want a water, there's a cooler for everybody. Enjoy. In that cooler right there, there's water if you'd like. Hank Towel running after it. It's like he needs a drink. So Mo Dueck, you're playing center field this game. Look at that, from an unknown drafted player. And with the Jacobati's wife in labor, he's getting center field. Good luck out there, gentlemen. AB Saka hits a fly ball to center. Should be an easy play for Aharon Cohen. Camps under it. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's the way everybody wants to start an inning. It's even better than a strikeout. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's awesome. Ralph Hannon pitched great. Pitching well. El Caballo did not hit game 1.
Come on, Corgi, rip something, kid.
I'll tell you what, he might rip something, but as long as it's not his pants. Ellie Siegel on deck, the leadoff man.
That's that bad or no?
Personally, no. I just did something bad. What did I do?
I want to know if I'm just not swinging on strikes or I'm getting bad calls.
Oh, 2-0.
Ah, hit me right in the shin. Ouch. Off the ricochet, that went right into my leg.
Everyone says to wait on him, but I think you got to be aggressive, at least for me. He came 0-2 twice on me.
That's a ground ball. Steven had a tough start of this game. Oh, got him. Jack Beebe holding the bag. I don't know if it's the same type of throw, and Aharon Dweck wasn't holding the bag. Or maybe that just was a little bit of a better throw. But 2 out, nobody on. Beebe made a nice play. Wearing 2 knee guards. A Shalou at the plate. Didn't get an at-bat last game, too. So Saban working it in ways. Getting guys their at-bats. Ooh, it looked like a good pitch. Maybe a little low. I was looking at the camera, so. Oh!
There you go.
What a catch! Aharon Cohen going a long way into the gap. Any question mark that anybody had with this outfield looks like it's been answered. Aharon Cohen looks like a real center fielder. The question is, could they hit now? So the question mark everybody had on this team was, do they have a center fielder? It looks like they do have a center fielder. I'll tell you what, but the other question is, do they have...
We was at the tournament.
We need Ishak to the line drive right at him.
Where's the do-up? Where's the paper?
Here, you want to do it?
Yeah, it isn't even in.
Oh,
Jack,
yeah,
run through the
yeah.
lineup. Run through the whole thing.
Screen the
All right.
lineup.
Guys, 1, Stephen Indy, 2, Hank, 3, Nipsey, 4, Ralph.
Wow, I don't Cohen, really? By the way, that's not one play already. He looks good. He's getting a beat after the ball. Made nice plays. Looks good, got a strong arm. He looks really good out there. So that could be a big thing for this team. You know, we know going into the season, that was their question mark. And now, you know, I know it's only 2 games here, but early on, that doesn't look like a question mark. Now they just got a hit. Adon Cohen looks like he can hold the position. He's getting good beats on the ball. He's got a strong arm. I mean, is anybody going to be that shocked? Michael, it's an athletic family that knows how to play ball. So it shouldn't really shock anybody. They threw him into it. So Stephen Gindy looks like that pick's looking like a small move.
Was he a little erratic last year?
He was up and down last year. Made some great plays. Like 20, maybe even 19. He's young. But they're supposed to have a lineup. And they were supposed to make their lineup even deeper with this trade, getting Bobby. But yet to do anything. Yep. Oh, Ralph swinging at a high pitch. That pitch was over his head. You know, I fall, you know, victim to that sometimes. Seeing a pitch you like high, you think you could do something with it, but going 1-0 is probably better. That's a pitch. Hard hit. Duick misjudged it. It goes all the way to the wall. I feel like if Duick didn't move, he probably would have had it standing. Wow, Norwood showing off his arm. And that's a leadoff triple for Ralph Hannon, taking the ball for a ride. Mo Duick definitely misplayed that. Ran in a good 6, 7, 8, maybe even 10 steps, and then turned around and made a beeline back to the ball. But you know what? Yeah, maybe it was 10, maybe 10 steps.
No.
He ran all the way in.
10 strides?
I really think he ran in maybe 5 strides.
Maybe 10 of your strides.
Okay, that's true. There we go. That was, I mean, hey, but you know what? Credit to Ralph. He still clubbed that ball. He hit that ball far. So now,
But you know what, Max?
yes,
Exactly
where it should have been caught. Right, where he should be playing him caught. Exactly. And but wait, he was playing him there.
I always take my shirts out
And
here. Stand by the light post.
all the way far.
And play the rest of the
You know what's
outfield
funny?
with regular depth.
He was playing there, but he just ran away from it. Yeah, he just ran away from it. I guess he didn't think it was hit as well as it was. Now, sack fly would be cute, and that would be worse. Oh my goodness, this team just cannot get the runners home. There's a runner on third and nobody out now. Sam Loudon has one job and one job only for the morale of this team. I mean, they're down 2, so getting that run in early in the game is big, but I feel as though it's imperative. I don't know what Bobby Safdie was thinking. I don't know if he was trying to go with his power and he just missed it. I don't know if he was trying to be cute. Just grip it and rip it. And Ralph Hannon's got speed, so a decent fly out is going to bring him home. Wow. A.B. Saka bringing the heat right now, trying to get out of this jam. Swinging at a high pitch. It's a pop-up. Ellie Siegel, no defenses there, playing safe, so not going head first. Very alertly and smart not to go head first, but did slide, trying to make a pretty play, but ran out of room. Siegel looks like he got some gravel in his glove, shaking it out. New life for Loudon. Hard ground ball, and that gets by Siegel. Eats him up, goes into center field. That's an RBI single up the middle. Loudon gets the job done in a time that this team needed it, though in the worst way.
Yes,
They cut the lead in half, 2-1 Sabon Metrics. Loudon picks up Bobby Safdie.
Good pickup, Loudon.
Ezra Dweck's first 2 times up. Not happy with that call, but that was right by the letters. First 2 times up, he hit a weak line drive to the right side, and then another line drive to the right side. So he might be a gentleman who likes going the other way. It's 2 times up already. He's gone to the right side. And now looking again. Looks like he almost did it again. We got 1 out, runner on first. Ezra Dweck at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Ezra didn't love the first call. I thought it was a good call. Second call, foul ball. Ground ball. Siegel. Oh, that thing goes in his face. Great play by Norwood. That might have hurt him. That might have went right in his chin. Did that hit him in the face? What did it do? He's kicking the dirt. He's strolling around in anger. That might have hurt. Pain in his glove. His glove's taking a beating this inning after going into gravel after the bobble. But Isaac Norwood Dweck made a very nice scoop after the low throw. Jack Beebe stepping to the plate now. Jack does have power. He probably got their best hit in game 1. There was a line drive up the middle for a 2-out RBI. And he takes that ball. Fly ball to the left. So, Ralph's leadoff triple. He does score. He does score. The score is 2-1. Ralph took that ball for a ride. Maybe Mo Dweck misplayed it a bit, but it was still crushed. We got a 2-1 score.
That was a new ball. That was over the fence, I think. That was an old ball.
Oh, really? It was like from the other game?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but these balls stay hard. But you ripped it. You clocked it. 2-1. Thank God Loudon brought you home.
Yeah.
After Bobby Murph. What were you trying to do? Nussi Yakubovich playing third base. Jojo Saruya. Nice Adidas shirt. I'm going to guess that was bought in the outlets. Somewhere he is like almost every day. I don't know if he's there anymore, actually. You haven't seen the outlets in 2 weeks, right? It's all done with that. I didn't see it, but it sounded like a nice scoop by Nussi. So we got a 2-1 game. They filled his entire last name on the back of his jersey. That was a challenge they had in China, and they succeeded. Yakubovich on the back of his jersey. It's a good thing he has width. So we got a 2-1 score.
What did you see on camera? I saw the guy keeping under it, ran in.
He ran in 5 steps. He ran in 5 steps. Albert Richter hitting again. He's got a strong physique. He looks like he has power, but he's got to find his groove here. Nice pitch. Ralph Hannon's throwing the ball hard.
And getting every call.
Yeah. Ellie Siegel not happy. Sounds like he's saying Ralph's getting calls that AB's not, but I think it's been very consistent, I believe. Joey Levy.
To be fair, I don't see what AB's getting or not. I'm not here.
Same thing, same zone. Same zone both ways. Which I like. Ralph in the past had some control problems, but I think those days are behind him. Richter getting himself set. Taller than I thought he was. Big guy. Hairy guy.
Is that part of the scouting?
Yeah, it goes part of it. Swinging at a high pitch. Got him chasing with high cheese. Strike 3. Bum. That's right. Sam Loudon's all smiles after that RBI. Ralph Hannon strikes out the first man up in the inning. Brings up Ellie Siegel. I'm not going to give away anything he said he was going to do. It's a nice pitch on the inner half. Inside corner. Siegel not happy about the call. That's a hard shot. Foul down the left field line. Hit hard, ground ball. Would have been a tough play for Nussi, but he couldn't keep it on the inside of the bag. We got no balls, 2 strikes. Ralph has fun now with the next 2 pitches. He can do what he wants. He has a new creative pitch that was taught to him that he's definitely going to try right now. Ellie Siegel concentrating.
I want to know. If I'm just tripping, then fucked up. I
What?
thought I was fucking low and in.
No, it wasn't low. Maybe it dropped. It wasn't low.
in.
It's close. It was bang bang. It could have went. It's not something to curse about. Put it that way.
Yeah, but when it's the 4th one, it is.
No, it was close. But it wasn't. It's like I said. It's even both ways. AB's getting all that same zone. So they're stacking the left side. 2 strikes. Siegel wants time. Usually he's very patient at the plate, but I have a feeling he's gonna have to get aggressive here. And he hits it lightly. 1 hopper. Jack Beebe displaying very good stretch at first base. It's early in the game, but Stephen Gindy maybe happy seeing Jack Beebe there. I don't know. When Hank was at first, those throws look a little wild. Yeah, very well. Oh! So nice play. Very well. That was a good pitch, by the way. Siegel had to swing at that. Now, Isaac Norwood, as we say, you get on, you get on. To me, it looks like he's been getting on with smoke and mirrors. But 2 weak line drives to short that dropped, and they couldn't throw him out. And there goes a chopper. This one should be an out. And it is. No luck this time around. Ralph Hannon shuts them down. 1, 2, 3. It's a 2-1 score. Anybody have the inning? Bottom 3, 2-1. Sabon Metrics. Night King looking to tie it up and take the lead. This Night King squad, I'll tell you one thing. Everybody question their defense. Their defense looks fine. Their outfield play looks fine. Now the one thing everybody's been saying they have good, they got to step it up with, is their offense. Maybe it's A.B. Saka shutting them down. Maybe it's them just thinking they're going to get on automatically. I don't know what it is. But they're a team that has an offense. They're going to have to step it up. Leo Hanono. Looks like he's going to be the leadoff guy. The names are on paper, but paper doesn't translate all the time. They're going to have to step it up here. The likings of Hank, Stephen Gindy, Bobby Safdie, Ralph Hannon. I mean, they've been scattering hits, but you don't score runs that way. You got to bunch 2, 3 hits together to get runs. And then, a little error here and a walk there. It'll come, but nobody wants to go 0-2 on the season. It's a 2-1 game. It's close. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-1. Leo Hanono getting the nod, leading off this inning. A.B. Saka looking good on the mound. Won the first game 3-2. Now he's winning this game 2-1. So he's pitching well. Last night, Maxi D pitched a great game 1 and got totally shelled game 2. Yes, there were errors. Yes, there was some action, but it was the hardest Max has gotten hit in a while. And it happens, Everybody has their days. They're blaming the Texas fries from the South Side sandwich shop truck. Maybe it greased up his hands. Might have given him some stomach aches. I can tell you, I had the burnt ends. They were delicious, but it burned on the way out, too. Just kidding. Or am I? Anyway, Leo Hanono at the plate. Nice pitch. Hanono trying to back up, but it went right over the middle of the plate. High pop-up. AB's been inducing a lot of high pop-up contact. Easy plays to make. Something that Joey Levy does not usually do. Usually Joey makes the field make a play. He'll either hit it the other way, a ground ball. He tries to leg it out. Joey's not the youngest guy on the field, but he's still got good wheels. Levy a lefty. Says rings on the back of his jersey. You could imagine why. Lefty, lefty. Not something you usually see in softball. And he hits it hard. Room service hop for Richter. Ooh, he still does get down that line fast. He hit that ball well. And I thought it might have gone through. Richter got a room service easy hop right to his chest. And that brings it to the top of the lineup. With Hank on deck, this is when you could say bloop and a blast. If Steven gets on, any extra base hit by Hank. any extra base hit by Hank would bring Steven home. Steven's a good, aggressive base runner. Knows what he's doing on the paths. We got 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Steven hit the ball very hard his first time up, but right back at the box, and A.B. Saka snagged the one hopper that was aimed towards center field. That's a hard hit to the right side. Another easy hop for Richter. They go down 1-2-3. Gindy in frustration kicks the running base, throws his batting gloves in disgust. Not happy about what's going on. BB, like a gentleman, gets up, puts the base back. We got a 2-1 score. We're going to the top of the 4th. Michael Solomon. Nobody likes to hit more than he does. He got into from the field about 10 seconds ago. His gloves and bat already on hands, chomping at the bit to swing. There it is. Better known as Savon After Dark. Not happy with his at-bat. One hopper to the shortstop. It's all right. At the end of the day, a victory is what matters. Ralph Hannon's bulldogging and he's pitching great. So far, nothing to show for it. Game 1, a tough loss, 3-2. And this game's far from over, but he's trailing 2-1. Bernie Pindeck getting ready in the on-deck circle. Maybe not on deck. I think he's in the hole. I think Elliott Sack is on deck. So, as I mentioned quite a few times, the defensive alignment right now for this Night King team looks fine. Hanono is actually playing left this inning. Right, I'm sorry. Aharon Cohen is in center. Bobby Safdie's in left. So it looks like Sam Loudon. Yes. If he complains that you're straight behind, you're going to have to walk to the side. When it becomes a whole crowd, I get mad. There you go. He's already asking me to move. Elliott Sack, Illumin on deck. Again, another guy. Oh, late swing. Hanono in right. With his first opportunity, makes the play. Snow cone catch. He got a good read on that. Made the play. Maybe made it look a little harder than it should have been. But, yes, Michael goes to the right side well. That was a big hit last game when he got to the right side. Or was it this game?
That was the whole game. That was last game.
Yeah, that was the whole hit.
Oh, no, was that this game?
I think it was this
Top
game.
of the
Yeah, because last game was the lucky double play ball that wasn't.
Oh, please. That play's never called unless it's so blatant that the umpires to call it. How often is that play called this season?
Well, we called it last year once.
Once, exactly. So what are the chances there?
Very low. Elliott Saka, really a good hitter, but just Joey Levy wishes he was hitting with that throw. Right through the middle. The catcher, yeah. Threw it right to the vacant hole. Oh, boy, they're playing hot potato. Albert Richter, let's see if he can get it to the pitcher. Ding, ding, ding. Give him a doll. Now, we got 1 out, nobody on. Elliott Sack at the plate. Looking for his first really good contact tonight. That was a pitch to hit. He usually takes that to the right side.
A little away. Oh, I heard that.
Tommy's scringing a little bit. We got 2 balls, 1 strike. Elliott's a strong hitter, but tonight he hasn't been showing it. Using that axe bat with the interesting handle. I personally can't use it. I think it's a pain in the neck.
See, he's calling those on.
Ellie Siegel thinks Tommy's out for him.
No, not on purpose.
That's a nice pitch on the outer edge. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. That's a good pitch.
There you go, Al!
Vintage Elliott Sacco when he's going well. That's a nice hit. Worked a long count. Ripped it right over the shortstop's head. Solid hit.
Burn right here. Let's go, baby.
Bernie Pindeck, another good hitter. Not making great contact tonight. Tonight, looks like it's been the pitcher's night for the most part.
Both sides.
Yeah.
No one really hit.
A lot of weak pop-ups, high flies. A couple of errors both sides, but it's softball. That's the name of the game. It happens. It's usually the team that makes the fewer mistakes that wins. Bernie's a good hitter. In the postseason, he usually comes up big.
Really?
Yeah, over the last 2 seasons, he's got some big hits for the Gonzaga Bulldogs. And then last year, oh boy, that's going to hurt. No, it's not, thank God. Last year, he was picked up and ended up getting a couple of huge hits in the postseason for his respective team. If I remembered the name, I'd say it. I forgot.
crazy, but he gets his best line drives on balls at his chin. That's the weirdest thing.
Yes, to right center field. That's usually
Flattens it out. I don't know how he does it.
like that, but he didn't do that. It's a double play ball. That's one.
Safe.
Double play called. Bang, bang play. I thought he was safe, but hey,
Safe.
calls are made both ways. And a double play. Nice play. Ruby Saka steps and throws. It was close. Bang, bang. I thought he was safe maybe, but it's all right.
Think so? I want to
Yeah.
see it.
You
I
have
give
to
him
look.
my grades tomorrow.
I got to watch back. Give you great. The play that they were complaining about, 2 umpires, 3 umpires, nobody ever. It's so rare to call it only because it's only called if it's like so blatantly done.
Well, I don't know. I didn't see it happen.
Like
Did it really
egregious.
happen?
No, I don't think it was egregious. Like they say, they call it if it's egregious. Like you go out of your way to do it. Should it be called more often anyway? I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, it should be called more.
Probably. You know, it's gotta. I mean, it's gotta be something. It just can't be. I didn't see what it was. I mean,
So I
can't wait to
remember
see
as a kid, but in hardball, they told me throw at the guy's face and it's
Yeah,
an automatically a
that'll
double
get him
play.
down.
That'll get him down. But then someone told me it's an automatic double play if you hit him in the face.
If you
If
hit
you
him,
strike him, and they could assume a double play, it's an automatic double
Yeah.
play. But who's doing that?
nobody's doing it.
We're friends and we're going to work the next day.
Right.
I mean, am I drilling the guy in the face? Maybe to win a World Series, I'd be a jerk. Maybe. And I don't even know if I would do it then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's very hard. It's at the end of the day, we're playing softball.
You can hurt somebody.
Exactly. You don't want to hurt anybody. So Hank's last time up rocketed one into left field for a solid single. Looking to do the same, I guess. I mean, it's his second time up with nobody on. You don't want that with Hank up. But, hey, if he leads off an inning, they got good hitters behind him.
Father up.
Nussi's on deck. Stephen Gindy is the runner. Are we in the 4th? Who's got the book?
Yeah, 4.
BB's got it. Bottom 4?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, bottom 4, one game. This is a huge spot in the game. Outside pitch, cold strike on the corner. Tommy's liking that corner right now. He's advising those pitchers to throw it there with the way he's calling. You know, it's interesting. That right side is wide open, but I don't know if Hank's looking there. And he's not. That's a high fly. Mo Dewick tracks that one well. Skyrocketed fly ball. A.B. Sack is inducing high contact. There's been fly balls that look like they're going above the lights. Nussi Yakubovich represents the tying run at the plate. Just got to get on base to create something here. Bobby Safdie in the worst way. Ooh, that was a high pitch strike. That one he didn't get. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nussi complaining he thought that first pitch was by his face. May have been. 1 ball, 1 strike. We're all even. That's the opposite field line drive. Lands foul. Yeah, we're playing with the gold ball, but the ball just, I mean, aside for Ralph Hannon's shot, isn't carrying that same way. It's not giving that same bash off the bat. It's not. So maybe it's the heat.
Counts 1, 2.
The ball just doesn't have that same oof right now. During the summer, I think that happens more. Early in the season, when it's cold out, the ball's really a rock, and
2-2.
if you get hit with it, it hurts. It's a chopper to short. Room service hop. A very flipped, easy throw by Siegel. Sees Nussi not running hard. Ralph Hannon, he's responsible for the lone run. He had a leadoff triple over Dewick's head. Dewick might have taken a few steps in, but either way, triple in the books. Could he get himself on second and give Bobby a chance to tie it up? And that's a high fly ball. Left field, lot of room. Easy catch. Saka got a good beat on it right off the bat. 1, 2, 3 inning. Sit down the Night King meat of their lineup. 1, 2, and 3 on 3 easy plays. Easy fly to center. Tailor-made ground ball to short. And then a fly ball to left that had a lot of hang time. Gave Elliott Saka, with his big brace on, plenty of time to camp under it and make the catch. Even Michael Solomon wasn't cursing after that inning.
Top 4 or 5? 4?
Top 5, 2-1, Sabon metrics, looking for a sweep. The Night Kings right now are sleepwalking through this game. I don't know, they're not playing with any urgency. The only one playing really hard to me looks like Ralph. The Hebrew Hammer is going to lead off. Elise Siegel, looked like you were playing a little game of possum with Nussi over there.
He didn't run. That's
He didn't run. He lollipopped the ball to first. Threw a high pop up to first base. Still got him by a step or two. Nussi was complaining about a sore knee. Nussi's a big guy, but he runs pretty well for a big guy. Maybe he knew it was an easy play. He just didn't bust it out. I don't know. Well, the Hammer's up. Little high. Ooh, and Nussi and Joey both made a comment there, saying gotta go both ways. Felt like Nussi didn't get that call. Now Ralph not happy with 2-0. Joey Levy has got a good rapport with all the umpires. He's got every one of them on speed dial. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here in the winter, twice a week he goes to dinner with them. 3 balls, 1 strike, nobody out. Hammer at the plate with a deep breath. Feel like every week he comes here, his chest gets bigger and he grows another inch. 3-1 to count. Nice pitch. That was a pitch to grip and rip. Surprised he didn't unload. Oh! Ralph wanted that one. Could have called him out there, chose not to. Maybe said it was a little low. A.B. Saka. A.B. Saka not complaining. But I'll tell you what, he's going to want those pitches. What? A.B.? A.B. when it, yes. When it's money time, he focuses and hits. Usually in the playoffs, he hits good.
It's always hard on the left side. So that
Yes.
causes a lot of errors.
Just the only problem with it was when there's a lot of runners on. When it's forces, it doesn't do good. Because, you know, you smother the ball and go to third. Well, we got leadoff guy on. Ralph felt like he was pitching well, but didn't get a call. And he's behind 2-0 now on A.B. Saka.
He's been getting everything all night.
Slow pitch goes in for a strike. Ralph changing speeds. I don't know if that was so much strategic or just for control.
Good eye, AB.
He's behind 3-1. A.B. Saka looking over at Sabon if he gets the green light or not. Stephen Gindy. I think Jack Beebe had the book.
He's going to lay one right in here.
Jack, you have the book, right? Yeah.
Oh, here it comes. It's right in here.
3 balls, 1 strike. Question is, does he have green or red? It clearly was red. Oh my goodness. Very dangerous. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. The Hammer is a big boy. I don't think he has much legs on him.
Go right here, right here.
I'd give him green light here. It's a nice pitch. All right, so at minimum, AB got the run at a second.
All right, we like that. Right here, so right
Looks like,
here.
you know what? That's what pitchers do, right? They bunt the runner over. So AB Saka, in essence, bunt the runner over.
One out, boys, one.
They're still going to need a hit to get a run in. There's 1 out, runner on second. AB Saka is the runner.
Last batter out, right?
Last batter out. So Saul El Caballo Torgeman has been hitting the ball much better than he was 2 years ago. Much better. Making some nice solid contact. What do you got? Oh, you got a boo-boo from when you hit Road Dogg? By the way, you know you're supposed to be out on that.
No, you're not.
Why not?
Because the wording is a coach is not allowed to assist a runner.
Oh, that's what it is?
Yes.
Did you looked it up? I thought any contact made. He definitely didn't assist you. He almost assisted you to the parking
He
lot.
coached twice. Once he touched Joe Greenberg.
And this
got
time
him
he
called
ran
out.
into you.
This time he laid me out.
You almost ended up in the parking lot. I said in an interview with Norman today, I said, Road Dogg still doesn't know if he hit Ike. He didn't feel it. That's a hard hit. Right. Oh no! Bobbled by Ruby, and they send him home.
Yes! Good hustle, man.
He might have missed third base. And he did miss third base. Tommy was on it, saw him miss it on the cross. Hebrew Hammer, as a young base runner, missed third base. I think I saw it too, by the way, because he ran around. He didn't even like cut. He didn't cut the bag.
Yo, another rip, bro. Last time was perfect. Did he miss it?
Yeah, he ran around. I didn't see him miss it, but I saw him run around the base. Oh, you saw it? Nussi saw it right away. Nussi went, oh my God, he missed third. He didn't like sell it. He saw it. Like Nussi went, oh my God, he missed.
What would I have done?
A triple. You wouldn't have gotten home. Would have been a triple. Because they got it in. They get it in. They have good arms. But you had an easy triple. Stand-up triple. Stand-up triple. Like cruising in, like.
Because as I'm going up the first base line, I'm looking at it.
It was
and
out
in my
there.
mind, I'm going 3.
Hit that
Yeah, you had a triple. And it was not 2 outs, so it was 1 out.
Hello, if he hits,
No
if
outs.
he hits right center.
Oh, no, yeah, it's at the short triple.
They would have held me for
It's just
sure.
late swing. Truth is, you're right, so it's open for him. Yeah.
I don't know why Ruby's down the line. The kid hit one shot, not down the line. He hit it to where Aaron's playing.
Well, that's a gift Hebrew Hammer handed to the Night King organization just now. Joey likes positioning himself back there.
That was scary.
He's having a good time with Ralph.
Joey's good on his knees.
A turn back and a look. Maybe
And we have female viewers.
Oh, it's a rope!
Oh my God!
Nice hit!
Did you not see Ruby drop it?
Oh, it was right at Ruby?
Ruby was right there. He
Oh,
dropped
he
it.
was?
Dropped it.
I didn't see it. That hurts me being on my sitting on the bucket over here.
You don't even mark ours this year, right?
So
It
that's
was
second.
right
No, no, mark
at
it.
him. I don't know what the heck he was doing on the
But that's
on the
Ruby's
line.
second flat-out drop of the night, Azzy.
Maybe third.
Third, maybe third, but
By the way, Ike, we could heck you. There's no female viewership.
yeah, it's true. There's no females.
If Raw Dog's still giving lessons in the, is Raw Dog logged in?
So no, I can't tell who's logged in. You could probably look, but I didn't look. So Albert Richter, we got about 12 to 15. Oh, swing and a miss.
pitch.
Very
That's
nice
a nice
pitch.
That was nice.
Very nice pitch.
That was a very
Ralph
nice
has this nice pitch that's actually moving a little bit on the outside edge.
I think he's been getting tips from Ronnie.
He is. Ronnie's talking to him a lot. In Lakewood, he goes to the side and he's helping him out.
Yep, I saw them.
Yeah, you can learn a lot. You do that stuff. Nice, Joey Levy.
He has 2 or 3 strikeouts already.
Yeah,
No,
3.
Richter.
Oh, they all on it? Really? Well, Richter's got a runner on second, a very important insurance run. Fouled it off, staying alive. The ball doesn't have that same juice to it tonight, by the way. I think it's the night air, the humidity, whatever it is. Only Ralph's shot carried.
He's got heat. If he can have a pitch that moves like.
Yes,
Oh my God.
and he's big.
I've said for years that Ralph has unbelievable stuff. He does. He has very good. He has all the tools. Big, strong.
He's a beast. It's a nice pitch. Yep. You got to swing at that with 2 strikes. Richter gave him a look, but everybody out here saw it as a strike as well. No, sorry.
Gotta be swinging at that.
You got to swing at it. It's like, thanks, Max. I call it as I see it. I apologize.
Gotta swing at that.
2 strikes. That's way too close. But all that being said, Sabon Metrics still have a lead, a 2-1 lead at that. Ralph Hannon's pitching great, but he's down. What? That was pretty.
You gotta
Nice
quit
pitch.
it. Gotta quit it.
Is your team gonna have the score, or
Cold
it's gonna be
turkey.
like this? What was it? The call you made to me? You said, Max, finally I have a team that has an offense.
Huh? No.
That's what you-
No, I said exactly that. I said, usually when I have a team that looks like on paper that can hit, I don't get run support. Exactly.
So he's scripting the story.
It's been like this.
Well, Bobby represents the
Always a
tying
team
run.
That's low key, no names that we just.
Well, if you could pull out 2 runs here, you guys can sneak with victory. What inning we got?
So be that guy who stands in front of the camera?
You are that guy. Bottom 5, 2-1, Sabon Metrics. Playing a 2-1 game now. Missing their star center fielder, Jack Abadi, who rushed to his wife in labor. So, so far, yeah, B'Shat Tova, inshallah, a healthy baby, healthy wife, and a very happy family and a happy league.
Speaking of baby, you know, Bernie Pindak's little sister had a baby boy.
Beautiful.
This is on Friday.
Mabruk, all are invited. I don't even know. Well, we really don't invite the brisses, but come crash. Maybe they have sushi. But A.B. Saka is on the mound, pitching very well. We've been talking about Ralph Hannon pitching great. A.B. Saka going about his business, has a win, and trying to go after another win with the lead right now.
I've never
Bobby,
seen Bernie Pinnock play catcher like this before. I haven't seen him.
hard shot, left side. Torgerman showing a good arm across the diamond. Solly Torgerman, week 1, got that spot, and it looks like it's his he solidified it.
That's it.
He took it. It was his to take, and it looks like now it's his to lose. And I don't think, I think even a bad day or two, they're going to give it to him. He looked like he earns third base. Good for Solly Torgerman. Albert Richter's at second. He looks comfortable there. So Sam Loudon got the lone RBI of the team. It's a ground ball up the middle. Siegel says he should have gotten it, but it was hit hard. Another ground ball up the middle. This one Siegel fields, throws. This time he did get him. A little bit of an easier hop this time. 2 out.
This time.
Ezra Cohen. Ezra Dweck. He is a Cohen, but it was a Cohen. But all right, I apologize. So Ezra Dweck at the plate has yet to hit the ball to the left side. I think every time up, he's going to right field. He does have power. Could be he's not seeing the ball off A.B. Saka's hands well. Up, pops up. Norwood calls it right away. Backpedaling, makes the catch. An easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Night Kings get set down in order. 1, 2, and 3. I'm not even sure how many pitches were thrown that inning, but Ralph Hannon ran to the bathroom. Didn't even have an opportunity to do what he had to do. He's come running out right now. Top of the 6th, 2-1 score. We got a 2-1 game. A.B. Saka and Ralph Hannon both having their ways with each other's lineups. A.B. Saka's on the better end right now. 2-1. Never easy to sweep a series. A doubleheader. Never easy to sweep. Right now, 6. Top 6. 2-1. 2-1 Saka, yeah. Sabon metrics. Night King staring 0-2 in the face right now. Again, 0-2 is not scary, especially there is a 1-3 team. And actually, coincidentally, I think the next matchup for this Night King team is against the Yankees. So that would be a big, big matchup.
Give our pitchers some runs. Pitching is hard out. Let's go.
Road Dog just texted me. You at field?
Did he hear us talking? Raw Dog, he's one of a kind, I must tell you. In a good way, we all love him. There's an interview, I believe, coming out maybe tomorrow. Raw Dog's going to be in it, so all watch. Sunday morning. I think NRJ interviewed him. Always, oh man. So Ellie Siegel's been complaining tonight that this call's not going his way. Well, he's got a 2-0 count now. I'd say get aggressive in the box now. Let's see what you got. There's the pitch to hit. Siegel looking back. That was right over the inside part of the plate. He likes to move his hips a lot, but that was a strike. Hard hit. Nice snag. Nussy turns. What? Oh, no. If Hank just held on, that would have been a web gem. You got to hold on to that ball. They got the leadoff guy out. A little smirk by somebody next to me. I'm not going to explain why. Runner on first, nobody out. Isaac Norwood at the plate. Ground ball. Stephen Gindy on his knees makes the play. To second for 1. They choose not to throw to first. Michael Solomon steps to the plate. 1 out. Fielder's choice out. Nice play, Stephen Gindy. Went the safe way. Got on his knees. Corralled the ball in front of him. Made a really smooth, nice throw to second. Bang, bang play, but got him. Michael Solomon's been using the right field side all night, and it's still there for him. Surprised. He does it again. Loudon has time this time to camp under it. Makes the catch. Norwood makes like he's going to go. Goes nowhere. Ruby Saka gets on his knees. Blocks that ball. 1 pitch. Flies him out to right.
Norwood force out?
Norwood force out. Yeah, fielder's choice out. You want me to do it? Oh, where was BB's in the field? Oh, yeah, that's why. BB's my boy. Elliot Saka, last time up, rocketed a ball over the shortstop. Solid hit. Ripped. Yeah, they're playing 4. And
Right to
not hit as well. Cohen's right there. I know that was an easy play, but Cohen looks good in center. He looks like he belongs there.
Really hurts me not to put 9 and 8 right now. I just want you to know that. Really hurts me not to do that, but you don't do that. You just put out.
I put out. It makes it easier to mark
I know,
the book.
but like I can't.
I know.
It's like,
You know, it's funny because my dad, I think, got
9,
mad at
it's
him.
8.
My father saw it one time when I did it. He goes, "Didn't I show you how to do the book?" That's what he told me. It's like, Daddy, don't get me started.
BB Hannon, Joey Levy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Tommy.
BB Hannon, Joey Levy.
Tommy takes pride in doing the book, and the girls' league is showing them, and he's teaching the girls 9, 8, write it like he's all. He goes, "It's an art and it's fun." He loves it. He was a
Old
catcher.
timers
Right, they love it.
go to the game.
Game with the book, right?
Score it.
Tommy played catcher in college.
Really?
Yeah, he was a catcher in college.
He's like Flaherty, like
Right,
all field,
exactly.
no hits,
It looks like that.
Who'd you call John Flaherty?
Our team.
Tommy. So BB leads off. I gotta tell you, every guy stepping to the plate for this Night King team represents the tying run. It's a 1-run game. Ralph Hannon pitching his heart out, and right now nothing to show for it because his team cannot figure out AB Saka.
Truth is, if my wife hasn't texted me yet, she plays.
Okay.
Go, Jack.
My wife in the summer just quit on me. It's just, it is what it
I
is.
told her an hour, and I haven't gotten a text.
Can you get it back?
Out cold.
Need a coach at third.
She goes to Great Adventure and Cam David goes and all that?
She hasn't been there for a couple of years now.
Oh, she's not even there.
Her principal job. She
Oh,
works
so
in
it
the
still
summer.
works in the summer anyway. Oh.
Yeah, she has
So BB, I'll tell you the truth, the defensive configuration, I would not do this way. I think this is beneficial for BB. Hard ground ball, left side,
Max is top 7, bottom 6.
bottom 6. I believe, right? Bottom 6, yeah.
Oh, isn't he a pull hitter?
Yeah, so that whole, I would even cover it more. Right there. I said, I see what I see. I'm here a lot. Not a genius, it's just I see a lot. I would play him right there. Legit, I would handcuff the... No, once he puts his head down, it's over.
Gonna be the ground ball. On the bag. That ball.
Even if he was off, once Tommy turns his back, plays dead.
By the way, that was 10 in a row. Out.
Really?
Before that hit.
AB retired 10 straight batters. Now, Leo Hanono made some good contact, a couple of bad pop-ups too. We need a nice line drive base hit. Right center field would become first and third. That's what they need. You know, what am I saying? Any hit is what they need. Joey Levy's on deck. He's a lefty. If Hanono could make it first and second, well, swing like that ain't gonna do it. He is. Throwing a little harder. It doesn't always benefit him, but believe it or not. If you're beating the, you know this? Right. It helps that. It doesn't help the 1, 2, 3, 4s. I think sometimes it hurts. But he is throwing a
Some
little
guys
hard.
like some speed.
I like it a little bit sometimes. Depends, you know, if you're gonna beat it, it's change of speeds and stuff. Hard hit to short, fielded, 2nd to 1, safe at first. Hanono using his legs to only make it 1 out. Joey Levy up now. It's a big at-bat for Joey Levy. He actually hit the ball on the screws last time up. It's a 2-hopper, and a very good hop came up for Richter. It was bad luck to Joe, because sometimes on this field, those hops go wild. It ended up being an easy play for Richter. If Joey Levy, and by the way, Joey Levy got to be in the league leaders in walks every year too. Not an easy guy to pitch to. And he rockets a line drive, foul. Almost hooked it over the first base bag, but just a little foul. Sabon is playing a little deep at first, trying to cut off any line drive. 2 balls, 1 strike. I'm going to move over here so we can see Joey's chest. Usually for the righties. Outside corner. Joey didn't like the call. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Joey didn't like it. 2-2 nonetheless. High pop up. This one does not have the distance. Popped him up. Now, Stephen Gindy, potentially his last at bat of the night. If he can get on base, if Stephen Gindy can get on base, it puts Hank Aharon Dweck up in a spot with the tying run in scoring position. And the way they defend Hank, any hit he would get would bring home a run and tie the game. So Stephen Gindy trying to keep the train moving. A.B. Sacker just pumping the zone. He sat down 10 in a row before that leadoff hit. Lead statistician on the side telling me that. Little outside. Ball, that was outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Steven, a very patient hitter. That right center field spot is open.
Am I going to be able to get set, Tommy? Can I get set? I didn't put my head down.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Time wasn't granted. He was in the box. Steven claims he wasn't ready. He's got full time now. 2 strikes, 1 ball. That's high.
No, 1 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes now. I said 2 strikes, 1 ball. Listen.
Okay, what are you doing that for?
And why not? And Steven is doing what he does best. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Last game when we was doing this, actually both games were tight, so what am I saying? Does it again. Bringing out the Wade Boggs in himself.
Buckle up.
Yep, Tony Gwynn, Wade Boggs, whatever you want to call it. Question that happens when Steven does this is he locked in to actually swing and hit it hard? Or is he just thinking that way and then you don't make good contact? That was low. Oh my goodness! He got picked off of first base in an inexcusable spot. But I will say, the silver lining in that cloud is Stephen Gindy will lead off the bottom of the 7th. If it's still a 1-run game, that will loom large. Nonetheless, having him get picked off in a spot like that is just inexcusable. Stephen Gindy walking away in disgust as a captain. Not sure Hanono wants to go back to his dugout. He may take the train home now.
I think 670. Tommy, ring him on that, Tommy.
Is it still recording?
Bernie,
It's still
Ralph.
recording. We're live all the time.
We were waiting all week to do that, Tom. I saw you.
That's what I said. I
practice.
said the silver lining is he gets to lead off
Silver
anyway.
lining. They think they would have. Max, no? Not that they would have regretted. I saw Tommy practicing earlier going, wow.
It was low. It was low. It was low. It was low.
I think everyone thought. I
Would
think
you
Hanono
rather
thought.
that, or would
Right.
you rather have Steven finish his at bat?
Right.
Outs are outs. What do you think?
Now Steven leads off.
Would you rather?
Doesn't matter. I got out of the inning. We got to score a run.
But now he leads off.
Big deal. We score 4 tonight.
It was a fresh count.
I love what you say.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, we'll talk after games. We don't do interviews during the game.
We're always talking during games here. El Caballo
This out, boys.
playing a very strong third base tonight. Hank Dweck is batting second next inning. All right, so I came here to fix the base because it's way out of whack over here. I guess after he dove in, it wasn't started. Holy cow. Good thing I didn't get hit in the ass just now, but okay. Here we go. So Bernie Pindeck leading off the top of the 7th.
Bernie, excellent.
Ralph Hannon is going to try to keep his
Always the
team
guy
at
that
bay.
makes a good play leads off the inning.
Oh, Bernie made that throw? Nice. So Bernie did pick off the runner at first. So far, people complain that running on the release is better or worse or this or that, better for the offense. Well, so far tonight, it paid dividend for the defense twice. There was a double play and a pickoff play. Nice pitch by Ralph. If Ralph could keep this game 1 run, they have the opportunity with the top of their lineup. Nice pitch right at the letters. Beautiful pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another nice pitch. Oh, takes ball 4 on outside. Hebrew Hammer, he walked his last time up. Very important insurance run at first base for Sabon Metrics.
No, we didn't use any. Ellie, you want to run? Why do you want to use the net? Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know.
So they're not using a runner. Bernie Pindek electing to run at first base. He's a very big insurance run. Nice pitch. Hebrew Hammer at the plate. Looking to try to give his team some insurance. That's a bloop. That might land in, and it does land in.
There you go.
Base to base they go. No advancing. He did not hit that ball well, but
Time out, all right? We're going to discuss the
it's a parachute.
Elliott Sack is table. You need one for 80, right? No?
So in my opinion, they're playing Hebrew Hammer way too deep. I don't see him jacking a ball deep anywhere right now.
He's got the name.
He's got the name.
No.
It's a brand name.
We have two runners. First? Okay.
So the Hebrew Hammer off the base. Elliott Sack is the runner.
No, that's one. That was the first. We still have another runner.
You got one more. You didn't use it this game.
Maybe they should leave him on. He does more damage when he's running.
First and second. A.B. Saka at the plate.
6'4", doesn't slide. Good things happen.
Ralph
They're
Hannon.
never gonna call it.
Ralph Hannon's got to buckle down now to keep his team in the game. They're only down by one. They got the top of their lineup coming up. We're in the 7th inning. If you don't focus now, keep your team in it, it would be really bad. Oh, no. 4-pitch walk. There could not have been a worse time to do that. On top of the fact,
You said Savon, right?
Sabon, yeah. On top of the fact that A.B. Saka, for the most part, is a pull hitter. So he could have, if you just throw him a strike, he might have hit a ground ball to Stephen Gindy. Force out to third.
Do we want to leave on the release here, Savon?
Now we got bases loaded, nobody out. El Caballo at the plate. And I got to tell you, Soli Torgerman has some pop.
We're trying to find any angle.
Of course. He's trying to get in that team's head.
Mo!
He loves this.
You know what's funny? It's more about the other
He's gonna ask
teams.
me who the runner is again.
Mikey, who's Mo slotted with? Who am I slotted with?
I don't know. I don't know.
And then you're not with anybody. If you're not in the book, don't even leave it alone.
Don't leave it alone. Slot him with someone.
No, you want to get an out and in trouble that he's playing.
No freebies.
Are you kidding me? You guys are freaking joking me now.
Let them pick.
Yes, so they'll pick someone.
Time out, Steven. One guy's not in the book. Where do you want Mo to have slotted? Where do you want
No. It's not a choice. He's not in the book. Done. Kish.
have a guy?
Done. Zip it. Bases loaded, nobody out. Fly ball right side. Loudon backing up. Makes the catch. Throws to third. Oh no. He's going home. Oh no.
There you go.
Oh, they got him out at third. Out at third. But 2 runs come in.
Baby, 2 runs.
Oh my goodness. Sack fly. An inexcusable 2-run score. That ball just scooted through the infield. Went through Ruby Saka. Wasn't lined up.
A.B. Sack has gone down at
Let's go, Joey.
That's it. Nobody on base, right?
You didn't give me a path to the base.
What?
Two RBIs here?
Isn't that a
Yeah,
rule?
you get 2.
Doesn't he have to give me a path to the base?
You were
He
out.
called you out.
But he didn't give me the base.
You look
He
very
had
out
the
from here.
ball.
But I
He
didn't
had-
know.
it
I
looked
didn't
like
make
he
it
had
because
the
he
ball.
blocked me.
It looked like he had the ball before you were there.
He caught the ball and you're.
Shot on me.
Once he has the ball,
He had the ball and
the base, he could take it.
No, he blocked it before I got there.
it looked like he had the ball way before to me. It was a good throw. So now 2 runs came in. An inexcusable 2 runs. 1 run fine, but oh, that's a nice shot. Was that Bobby Safdie's first action of the night? I don't think he got a play. 2 runs scored. So now it went from a 1-run game to a 3-run game.
What inning you got?
Bottom 7th, 3-run game.
You're the one top of the order.
Top of the order, Stephen Gindy leads off. Just 5 minutes ago, he would have been the tying run leading off. You know, real rules, you got to pitch now, the first pitch. Real rules. If you guys want to enforce that, I'm okay. He has to throw one pitch.
Huh?
He has to throw one pitch, real rules,
Pitch or
right?
one batter?
One pitch.
Just one pitch?
One pitch. That's the rules. To start the inning.
Steven, you wanted to pitch one pitch to you?
Give him second base. You saw that?
Huh?
Give him second to third.
Okay, just making sure.
They need sack out.
You can make him.
Norber's got to pitch. Norber's got to pitch a pitch.
No one was covering. Running with him.
Not even joking. He does.
Went to get the ball.
You gotta throw one pitch.
Pitch. You took a warm up.
One pitch. One pitch. To start the inning. To start the inning. To start the inning.
I also did, but whatever. Fine.
Start the inning.
They know more than we do.
You gotta start the inning. It's the rules. No, start the inning.
Where's it?
Yeah, start the inning. Because it's not like it's not. This is a stupid move.
What he threw.
There's no one's being cute. It's your practice pitch. In a game like this, you guys want to get any edge you can, so you make it pitch. Oh, Isaac, that wasn't bad. So Isaac Dweck's first action on the mound in the history of M&S is ball one. Because he threw a practice pitch. Would have been funny if you guys strike one, but it was an inside ball. Yeah, a little inside. So Stephen Gindy's the leadoff guy trying to start this. So 2-0 now. A.B. Saka down 2-0.
You didn't tell me who the umpire was? I didn't know who the umpire was.
But he's saying Mike wouldn't have it. Right. Because he does the rules. Right. It's the rules. But
Good eye. Good eye,
leadoff
Steve.
guy gets on.
Way to start
Steven's
us
on
off,
base.
baby.
I was going to tell you something. I just forgot. Shoot. So Hank Dweck at the plate. We're in the 7th inning. I mean, that could have loomed. Oh, so I was saying, Isaac didn't throw one. He threw like 5 pitches.
Oh, okay.
So he did throw a lot. Oh, that's a line drive. Base hit. This game ain't going down that fast. Maybe they're waking up late. Nussi Yakubovic. That's a slot. It's not a runner. Nussi Yakubovic represents the tying run at the plate. We're in the.
This is a rule that I hate.
Yeah, I understand. I don't love it either, but it's you don't like to hear it, but it makes life simple. Maybe Saka. He already has a walk. The walk he has was already on a ball that Norwood started with. That's a nice pitch strike. I mean, here they're taking a lead, but we don't want another pickoff play here. Popped up, foul out of play. Nussi not happy about that. Has 2 strikes on himself. First and second. You know, in a close, tight, 1-run game, you'd say go the right side. He's the tying run. But you don't want to ground to a double play either. That's a ground ball. Nice play. He's safe. It's great base running by Stephen Gindy. Who? Yeah, Siegel. I thought he was going to get the out. You know, it's funny. If he charged it, he might have hit Steven. He might have hit Steven and got the out. If he charged it, he might have hit Siegel and got the out. Right, he didn't charge it. So the tying run is on first. Nobody out. Ralph Hannon was thinking to win the game with one swing right there. The winning run is at first base. This just got fun fast. Bases loaded. What are you doing?
Wow.
Bases loaded. High.
Wait, how is the winning run at first base?
No, at the plate.
At the plate.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Winning run is at the plate. Nussi Yakubovic got the job done with a chopper to short. That Siegel maybe should have charged. He let it play him. Stephen Gindy, clever veteran base running. Little low. Bobby Safdie's on deck. 3 balls, 1 strike. Literally nowhere to put him. It's a nice pitch by AB in the clutch right there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Sack fly is not going to be what the doctor ordered here. Hard ground ball. Siegel letting the ball eat him. The run scores. That looked like a force out to third to me. Siegel didn't make the play. Run scores. The tying run is on second with nobody out. They could technically tie the game without the benefit of a hit. Ground ball. Now, very interesting. Bobby Safdie's a good hitter, but not known to be able to go the other way. He doesn't really, I would say he does need to. Ground ball the right side. You're putting
Why isn't a deep fly ball helping?
a deep fly ball. If you're not going to move Joey to third, it's not good.
Why wouldn't Joey take the third?
It depends how deep. It's got to be really deep. Ground ball. Siegel. 2nd to 1. Double play. A double play.
And by Norwood, no less.
Norwood grounded him into a double play. Who's on deck? Who's next? And who's next after that?
Lorden, Ezra,
Loudon and then Ezra Dweck.
And then who?
Then who?
Beebe.
And then Jack Beebe. The tying run is on third. Bobby Safdie did the one thing you can't do. Ground into a double play. The tying run is on third. A single ties the game. This Night King team was sleeping all night, finally waking up in the bottom of the 7th. Unfortunately, Bobby Safdie was still sleeping. But nonetheless, the tying run is on third. The winning run is at the plate.
So as we were saying, a deep fly ball,
Right. Well, that wasn't good. Siegel having a tough inning, but
it's a good at bat.
he was the
Deep fly
yeah.
ball.
He was the catalyst to start that double play. Fielded that one clean. And Norwood, not known to make the double play, showing off his arm a little bit, pumped it and got Bobby by a full step. No arguments there. High. Now, AB does have a base to play with, but I'm not sure you want to put the winning run on base.
2-9, 2-9. What does it mean? What does it mean?
Popped up. They're calling it. He makes the play. Richter catches the ball going into short right field. Wow, a sigh of relief for Sabon Metrics. If there's any silver lining in the clouds of the Night King team, their defense looked great, Ralph Hannon looked great, and maybe their offense stepped it up really late, but too much, too little, too late. A big double play. Isaac Norwood was right in the middle of that. Ellie Siegel, where is he? There he is. Had a tough go about it in the beginning of the inning, but made the double play to really start the end of it. I thought there was one ground ball you should have charged. You didn't charge it.
The reason why, I was telling this to the guy earlier, I don't charge anything when I have a force play because I don't want to be in front of the baseline
And then turn. I got you. You know what's cool, but
hop on me though, so I should,
if you charge that one, you might have touched Stephen Gindy and got an automatic out because he was being veteran to you. But it's all right. You made the play when it mattered. Made the play when it mattered. And wow, what a game. A.B. Saka hurled 2 really nice games. Much better when you're pitching out on fumes after being up for like 100 straight hours, pitching 75 games in a week.
He traded me for Ali and Jimmy, thank God.
Missed the 75%.
God bless. What a night. Sabon Metrics taking 2. Bishaya Tova. Looking forward to hearing good news from Jack Abadi.
Yep.
You pulled this game out without him. You know what? Mo Duick holds his own in center field. Does what he's got to do.
Listen, we have a lot of season left, but I'm loving my guys. We played great D. AB was a bulldog.
He was the
We
bulldog.
played without Jack. Good luck to him and his family.
Yes.
I tried to get JoJo, and they would not allow it. He's right behind you.
Right. It's got to be full size. You can't just get half a sub.
Right.
You got to get a full sub.
But it was a good win for our squad, and we'll see you next
Right,
week.
nice sweep. Now, the interesting thing before we go out is this Night King team is going to be playing against the Yankees. Night King 0-2 now, and the Yankees 1-3. So that's going to be a big, big matchup next week. I don't know. I will find out. We're going to have to ask Yosef Butterpearl Southside. He didn't come tonight. Right, so we have a good night. Stephen Gindy, tough losses. Didn't love it. Nobody likes to lose. Well played 2 games. This Night King team, from what I hear, are investing a couple of dollars in the batting cage this week.